2.
What is up, my people of the world? It is August 10th, a Wednesday, another beautiful summer day. It's hot, hot, hot out here in Los Angeles.
Here is Ethan Klein.
It's rewind time.
Stop! They're not going
Oh no, Los
I'm
Angeles.
enjoying it, okay?
Wow. Interesting. Interesting. That was a nice journey.
Yeah.
Now, Zach, I just want to emphasize, I got a lot of pushback asking you to keep it to 15 seconds.
It's 15 on the dot.
Wow.
You're maximizing that time.
Interesting. So I think we can lift the time.
Oh, you want it more?
I'm saying that I let the people speak on that one.
Well, I don't think we want it to be too long. I mean,
You know what? Let's do a 5-minute audio intro.
You got it.
Odyssey.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want like a rock opera intro.
Okay.
Welcome everybody. Today's episode is sponsored by ExpressVPN, Stamps.com, and Liquid IV. How fun. Love our sponsors. Guys, thank you for joining us. We got a great episode today. There's a lot happening in the world. I got to say, I know we have leftovers tomorrow, but I'm a little bit giddy about some of the stuff going on in our world today, which is kind of different. You know what I'm saying? A little bit different than usual. For one, Trump just got raided by the FBI. Let's fucking go. You know, I was listening to the Daily about that. It's pretty basic. He stole top secret documents, classified documents, and refused to give them back. And then that was their only option to recover them. What the fuck is that?
It's Trump.
It is?
Yeah.
What the hell? What was going on with him? Was he imitating like
What was it? Was that at CPAC or was that
I think it was at CPAC
or Turning Point?
or one of those conferences. Yeah.
I'm sure he was imitating something and
I do
being
like
very
it.
offensive. Yeah, so I love how dude Crowder he's literally crying on the air, talking about how this is civil war. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. The man stole classified documents from the White House and refused to give them back. What do you want? So that seems like it's it. But that's not even that's funny and fun.
Okay.
But
You think it's funny that they're going after marginalized minorities?
like white billionaires?
White billionaire former presidents is one of the smallest demographics in this country.
That's
and
true.
You think if they can't go after Donald Trump, they can't come after you?
Dude, that's what Crowder was like. First they came for Trump. They're all coming for you next. I was like, bitch, what are you talking about? I didn't steal any fucking classified documents. How are they coming for me? How are they coming for me next? Makes no sense.
You're just a lightweight.
Yeah, but this will be a good fundraising opportunity for him. But that's okay.
Well, that's what Crowder spun it into.
Yeah,
he was tweeting
Mug
like,
Club.
"Let's
Yeah.
tomorrow we go to war," and by war I mean shilling my mugs.
Yeah. Mug Club, baby. Or this could happen to you. We'll get into the details of that tomorrow, but the other great thing, I guess if you're American, this is great. And again, we'll get into more detail, but I'm just talking about all the good things that I'm excited about. Huge bill that's closing corporate loopholes, something that I thought I would never see. 15% minimum taxation on profits of billion-dollar companies or more. So if a company reports $1 billion or more profits to their shareholders, boom, at a minimum 15% tax. I know it's not that much, but it's better than zero. Doesn't that feel good, Dan?
Some Banana Republic shit.
Does that feel good?
Me, our precious, beautiful companies are going to have to pay taxes?
Every Republican voted against that, by the way.
What are we, Nicaragua?
Every single Republican voted against that. Isn't that fucking incredible? Huge, by the way, huge funding for climate change, carbon emissions curbing that they're hoping to reduce by 40% by the end of the decade. Huge tax credits for electric cars. Eat your heart out, Elon Musk. You know, it's kind of crazy. In California, they have a $7,500 rebate for people buying electric cars. And now they have a $7,500 federal. That's $15,000 off an electric car purchase. It's kind of epic. Let's fucking go. Who's not going to buy that?
I'll hit that up next time I'm in the market.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat keeps spamming, Ethan, you have a booger.
How could you see it from there?
I don't see it, but I figure.
Thanks for telling me. Here, let me get my.
It's gross.
Yeah, I got to do my.
Shut up, James.
due diligence here. Make sure you ain't got a booger.
Thank you. No, thanks for telling me. Let me look. Let me take a closer look. There's no booger.
Yeah,
you
you
troll.
Oh, why are you trolling?
You troll ass bitch. Ain't no booger. I mean, the rest of my face looks. Give me that close up. Listen. There's a lot wrong with this image. It's not that beautiful.
Maybe they mean your mustache. They just think that's like a big booger smear across.
But I ain't got no bug. Fat Cam, can we get some text over this that says fat? Fat Cam.
I'll make something.
Thanks, Cam. Yeah, spruce that up. I'm glad that's a permanent fixture now, by the way. Shout out to Tiger Belly and Howie Mandel. And lots of other stuff like now Medicaid can collectively negotiate the price of prescription drugs, which is so fucking insane. But now it's a thing.
Insane that they couldn't.
They couldn't negotiate prices. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go Brandon.
Let's fucking go dark Brandon, dude.
What can you say?
Come on, man.
I'm voting Brandon 2024. Anyway, it's all good things.
If he's alive.
And the carbon emissions thing is good for everyone in the world, so that's great. That's really great. Actually, it's crazy. I mean, it's like, well, damn, something good happened. Oh, and then also, inflation is down this month. Did you see that? It's lower than expected for the first time since this whole inflation drama started, which is fucking awesome. Jobs are up. Things are good. Let's go, Brandon. You know, for once, everything's not fucking doom and gloom. Brandon!
You're right. It is heartening to get even a tiny piece of good news as we descend into total anarchy and
you got to take the dubs.
You got to take the dubs. Take the dubs.
You gotta bask in the dubs. We don't get the dubs that often out here. You know. What's funny is that. Oh, actually, another great thing is that seniors now capped at $2,000 a year for their medicine. That's awesome.
That is awesome. That is.
The other thing that's kind of funny that they forced out, the Republicans forced out, or Joe Manchin, this insane notion that insulin should be capped at $30 or something. They're like, nah.
Too far.
People with insulin, you can live without insulin.
They
right?
gotta cough it up. Well, there was also.
It's elective. It's an elective.
Did you see when they were doing all the Medicaid stuff? Bernie tried to introduce a thing to also give dental and vision to senior citizens or whatever. Yeah. One vote in the affirmative. It was Bernie. 99 in the negative.
Everybody said hell
literally
no.
everyone but Bernie voted no. So.
Oh fuck, that's awesome.
Can't get.
It's elective.
Too much good news at once.
Vision is elective, Dan. Seeing shit is optional.
Yeah.
Is optional.
True. That's very true.
That's fucking awesome. You know. But it happened. So this is good stuff for everybody. Anyway, but we'll talk more about that tomorrow. This isn't the political show.
Oh, I guess it was three. I guess 2 people voted with him.
Okay, shout out to
better than 1.
Yeah, shout out to whoever that was. Their political career's over.
They're done. Get them out of there.
Shout out to his family.
Dude, Bernie really is the only real one, I feel like, in the Senate. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, if there really were 2 others that voted with him, credit to them, too. But, yeah.
But there you go. I just love how conservatives are, like, pro-life for fetuses, but they're like, well, you know, fuck. Well, old people can die. I mean, we've already squeezed everything out of them.
It's what they do.
Dude, pro-life. But except for people that need insulin.
and I would rather die than do that.
Yeah, I know you would. But actually, we have a really fun show today. We're having a call-in from Kitboga, who actually we're big fans of here. Really interesting guy. What he does is so crazy. He will take calls with Indian scammers. It's a huge issue, by the way. I read like $60 billion got stolen from people last year by Indian scammers.
It's wild.
And he'll call them and just see how much time of theirs he can waste. And it's funny. It's incredible. I mean, these people are having full-on meltdowns, screaming. So he's going to call in. I'd love to hear more about kind of his process. Fun. Saw lots of Fooper Troopers out there. Shout out to all the nice folks we said hi to.
Nice.
Let's get that off the screen. That's not true. Get it out. Take it off right now.
It feels true.
Well, now you got to put on the fat cam. Were our Hufflepuffs fat too?
Fat,
Sorry,
ugly,
Olivia.
and stupid.
Actually, when you Google, I did this just before the show. When you Google Hufflepuff,
yeah, makes me think of Kirby.
In the sidebar, Hufflepuff house characters, one of them is the Fat Friar.
Literally?
I just
pull it up.
Hold on.
Same thing.
Yeah, the Fat Friar.
Yeah, that's me, guys. I'm the Fat Friar. What the fuck? Is that a Harry Potter character?
I guess so.
This is what Hufflepuff's known for, y'all.
Look, here's the deal.
Shout out to our Fat Friar. That's me. Love that. Oh, we got the best fans. So supportive.
Oh, I guess let me do Hila and Lena just to round it out. So we've done everyone. What?
So Hila and Lena. Okay.
Hila?
Interesting.
Gryffindor, Slytherin.
Hila is. Ooh, I don't know enough about Ravenclaw, to be honest. Can we get some attributes? Maybe.
I think
Sam?
people think they're like the artsy ones. So.
Oh, okay. We love that.
Wise, artsy.
Well, Hila's Ravenclaw then, all day. Oh, Gryffindor. Fuck you guys.
Oh no, Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw's winning.
I clicked it and it was like 90% Gryffindor.
Oh, it's neck and neck though. It's almost tied between Gryffindor and.
Oh my God, you guys! Listen, this is my wife. I love her.
4% Hufflepuff.
I've hit
The lowest,
Hufflepuff
by
for
far.
everybody. Out of spite. Every single person I voted Hufflepuff.
What is wrong with Hufflepuff?
What do you guys mean by Hufflepuff?
What is wrong with Hufflepuff?
No.
No, what are you guys trying to say about us?
That's what I'm asking. The fuck?
Like I
Why do
said,
you assume it's bad?
I thought they were lazy and like type B personalities, and they don't do any magic. They just sit around and don't do any magic. All
They're
day.
just a bunch of losers.
Yeah.
Everyone that gets Hufflepuff sucks.
Yeah, fuck Hufflepuff. I'll say it.
Who in the Harry Potter movies is Hufflepuff?
The Fat Friar.
That's it, but they don't talk about it in the movie.
There's nobody cares about anyone else other than Gryffindor and Slytherin, which you have to be a psycho to want to be.
What
in that.
about Neville?
He's Gryffindor.
Neville Longbottom?
Oh, wait.
Gryffindor.
Oh, wait.
He does give Hufflepuff energy, though.
All right, guys, this is too painful. We got to move on.
I'm
what's
throwing,
Lena? You
I'm
want
throwing
to
one
do
up for
that?
Lena just to be fair.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody vote Hufflepuff.
Yeah, everybody vote Hufflepuff. What is Lena? I don't know. I guess I'll be honest. I just don't know.
To be honest, I don't know either.
Who said? Why are you guys spamming Cedric?
Cedric Diggory.
Cedric
That's
Diggory.
probably a character that's Hufflepuff.
Wait.
Since you asked. Lena got Gryffindor.
You guys are full of shit.
Me and Lena are the only Gryffindors.
What's his last name?
Huh?
Cedric what? Diggory.
Diggory.
Let me see. Oh, the hunk? Wait, what? What was he?
Oh, it's Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, but what? He was Hufflepuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
But he was in the movie for a second, and then he died.
Yeah, but he was a hero.
Spoilers.
dude.
My boy!
He was the handsome hero legend. He was Hufflepuff?
Oh, never mind. Lena just flipped to Hufflepuff as well, actually.
Huh.
Wait,
and
that
neck with
changes
Gryffindor.
everything. Cedric was Hufflepuff. That guy was a fucking hero, dude, and also hunky.
Okay, that changes everything for you.
That
Team
changes
Edward, am I right?
changes everything.
For reals.
So you guys saying I'm Cedric? Is that what I'm getting?
You're literally Robert Pattinson.
I am Robert Pattinson.
Fitting image.
Thank you guys. Yeah, that's Batman, by the way. So, and vis-a-vis, I am Batman.
Oh, right, true. All right, looks like Lena just barely Gryffindor by 1%. Hufflepuff second place. So there you go.
Whatever.
Everybody.
All right, let's move on. Enough of the Harry Potter shit.
Yep.
Yeah, but Disney is awesome, man. That place is fun. I got to say, it's so expensive, right? Was it like $300 now for a park hopper ticket?
Damn.
It's insane. But I will say, when you're at Disneyland, everything there is perfect. Like there's not like one drop of pee in any of the restrooms. There's no toilet paper everywhere. There's shit. Like everything is perfect. And yeah, it really comes down when you look in the bathroom. There's always someone in there. There's no trash. It's so nice there all the time. There's like a gajillion people that work there, dude. Oh my God. And then we saw this World of Color. It's a show that they put on. And they have these fountains that they project onto.
I remember.
Incredible. I've never seen anything like it.
It's way better than the fireworks.
Oh, have you seen that?
Yeah, when I went for the first time.
Dude, it's like mind-blowing, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Is it in like the Tom Sawyer Island like river?
They do one there, but this one was in
It's in
the
California
new park,
Adventure.
California
Oh,
Adventure,
okay.
by the Ferris wheel. And it's like, I mean, it's incredible. I don't know how they do it. It really is something. So, shout out Disneyland.
Did you do the Star Wars ride, the Rise of the Resistance?
It was down.
It's always fucking down,
I
dude.
know. It's broken. We were about to get in line. Thank God that, imagine being at the front of that line and then it breaks down because that shit's like a 2-hour wait.
Oof.
But there it is. Moving on, our first Sweet Feast snack video dropped. And I'm so happy to announce that me plugging the prolapse anus of Howie Mandel made the cut. Because when we shot this, I was plugging the prolapse, and they said, "Well, we're not sure. Like, I'm gonna try to make it work, but can you guys record a clean one for me?" I was like, "Hell no, dude. Prolapse anus or don't air it." Ow. But then Hila talked me into it. Here it is. I want to plug something. Howie Mandel, good friend of mine, posted on TikTok a prolapse anus and record scratch moment.
Roll that back. It's rewind time.
One more time.
What?
He said what? I don't think that ever works, unironically, the record scratch.
It maybe works a little better because they had background music playing, and then it stops for the sake of the joke. So there's at least some sort of contextual reason for it to happen, you know?
I think the time of the record scratch is gone.
Right.
I posted on TikTok a prolapse anus, and I want people to go check that out. Freaking massive prolapse anus, and it got like 3 million views.
So I just want to say thanks for watching, and if you want to check out the H3 podcast or Teddy Fresh, you're welcome to. Thank you guys for having us. We had so much fun. Hope you have us again.
Yeah, I didn't care about any of that. I just wanted people to look at the prolapse. They're like, "What do you want to plug?" I said, "Well, there is this crazy TikTok how we just posted. Y'all should go watch." Ow. Top comment is a camera angle that doesn't make Ethan look like Humpty Dumpty. Thank you. There you go. Can you show the dislike? People were really hating on us here. I'm not sure we're...
Really?
I mean, I know we have a lot of haters out there, but...
Yeah, I mean...
I didn't know that they were all on First We Feast.
Here, let me pop it open. I have the plugin to show it.
Let's see. Oh, that's a lot of hate.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. When it first went out, it was like 50-50.
Really?
Yeah.
On First We Feast of all places?
First We Feast. Like that'd be like if I posted to Crowder's channel. I mean, what's going on in First We Feast? And there was when they posted to Twitter, they tagged me and I went to like it, and there was just one comment on it that was like, pass. And I just clicked his profile to see, and he was like retweeting Jordan Peterson and stuff.
Oh.
But I was like, what's the crossover here? Jordan Peterson fans and First We Feast. Kind of odd.
Utter carelessness of the Twitter organization.
That's true.
Maybe because you were hyping up Warheads.
People were hating on me for that.
Well, then I stand behind you because Warheads are the shit.
It's controversial.
Yeah, I know it's controversial, but I back you up on that.
Listen, they cut out the context. I said I'm going for this nostalgia. I said in the beginning.
And then you dropped OG with that fucking cactus cooler, my guy.
Yeah, you guys are drinking Cactus Cooler. You guys like it?
I haven't tried it.
It's the best soda on the market.
Nice.
I won't go that far, but I do like Cactus Cooler. Should probably
if you guys don't
explain what it is, because I think it's only here in Southern California.
It's this really. Is it really? I didn't know that. Here, I'll play it.
Oh, it's cold too? Okay, I see you guys.
Watch them claim us for watching my own fucking video with them.
This is like some underground, deep level soda. And when I was a kid, we would hole up, play video games, and slam Cactus Cooler. I'm talking ungodly amount, like 5 in a day.
Really?
5 in an hour.
No way.
We did.
You know what's funny?
Yeah, we did. Orange Pineapple Blast. I've never seen it anywhere but my one friend's house. It's really good. Yeah, you guys try it. I can't do that.
I'll fucking hit some Cactus Cooler. I haven't.
No.
Cactus
The amount of sugar in those is insane.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't.
Somebody said they're in Reno. They have it there. Yeah, you know what? It's probably like Southwest, not just Southern California, but like Arizona.
It's like the in and out of soda.
Right.
Yeah.
Anywhere there's in and out, they have Cactus Cooler.
Right.
Just find that interesting. It's a can of soda. How'd you not find your way to the East Coast?
Ooh, I think East Coast has some regional sodas that we don't get out here too.
Figure it out, guys. It's just a can. You can
Shout
ship
out to
it
Moxie.
easily.
Right, Moxie. There you go.
Well, anyway, so that's up. It was fun. A good time. Oh, I have to issue a correction. As a serious journalist, it's my obligation to set the record straight. The $100,000 night with Belle Delphine.
Wait, we corrected it during the.
Well, we were saying this might be fake, but we couldn't find our real website, so I was really confused by the whole thing.
I see.
But we had covered it. One night with Belle Delphine, $100,000 is confirmed not real. Apologies to everyone who sent the $100,000. Do not email me.
We will not be reimbursing.
No reimbursement for that. Apologies. But she says she likes the idea, so maybe
give it a little time.
Yeah, maybe there's. And by the way, I saw some comments that people were like, "Hey, I know, or I am a high-end escort," and they say $20,000 to $80,000 for a night is like the norm.
Really?
I was like, "Holy fuck, dude! Damn, that's a lot of cheddar."
Serious.
For one night. Shit. Anyone ready to pay me that? I'm real. Do not waste that sweet milk. I'll milk you for 100. Milk. Get me in there.
God.
But let's be honest. If someone offered you guys, if someone was like, "I'll give you 100,000 cash to milk my prostate," maybe not. Yeah, milk my prostate. How much is that worth?
Wait, milk your prostate?
Not me. Theirs.
What is? Are you asking if?
Yeah, would you do that, Dan?
Oh yeah.
100,000. 100,000 cash.
I mean, milking the prostate, it's almost like a medical procedure, right?
Yeah.
So
just put on some gloves.
If I could wear gloves,
but
maybe.
he's gonna finish. He's gonna come.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you can wear gloves.
The fuck, that is easy for me. I do it.
You would do that for 100,000?
I do it for 50.
Yeah.
Oh, there might be some takers out there.
Wow.
If anyone in the audience looking to get their prostate milked by love, $50K.
I'd join him on that. I do. I mean, it's 50 grand,
yeah, 50
dude.
G's,
It's
come
50
on,
grand.
dude.
Yeah, I think I would probably even go for half that.
These
again.
guys are getting in line to do it.
Why are you guys lowering your price?
I know.
You're just sticking your finger up
I'll
someone's ass.
You would do it for
Yeah.
100?
For 100K.
Wait.
Not $1 less.
Can you can wear gloves? You obviously
Yeah.
have Vaseline and shit. Yeah, dude, easy.
Yeah.
Do it for
Yeah,
25 grand.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
And it's, I mean, it is a sexual, you've got gloves and stuff, but it's a sexual.
Who cares?
Yeah, I'll make
Well,
it good.
I'm a guitar player. I got great fingers.
Exactly.
I'm in.
You're high
you know?
end. Stop devaluing
I know, you guys-
Yeah,
yourself.
you have more to offer than that.
100K minimum.
Interesting.
Without a
100K?
second thought.
You would do it for 100K?
Me?
I would definitely think about it.
Yeah. I would think about it.
What are we gonna do about it?
I learned a lot today.
Cam, what about you?
Oh, without even thinking
said-
twice about it.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, you
in.
did?
No,
100 grand? Would
yeah,
you do
easy.
25?
Okay, wait. Would anyone do it for 10K?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
dude, it's like a 10-minute
10K.
process. Come on, easy.
Yo,
Yeah.
you don't know how long it takes. It
I
might
don't
take
know.
them a while to get off.
Either way, it's not gonna take. I don't know. It's easy money right there.
I'd do it for 10.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah.
I could almost set this up. I could pay for this.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Ideally, 100K is the way to go to milk some
Yeah.
prostate. but-
Ideally, yeah, but we're
Yeah.
negotiating here. Okay, so who wants to milk my prostate? 10K for each of you.
What about you, Ethan?
What I do for 100K?
Yeah.
Well,
What's your lowest you'd go?
bro, listen, my price would be higher.
Fair enough.
It would be higher.
Fair enough.
You would flat out say no to $100,000.
Yeah, I would. But maybe. And this is with Elo's permission and stuff, right? I mean, we're assuming Elo's. fine
Yeah, I
with
mean,
it.
obviously, we'd have to get that approved. How about 200?
200,000.
Well, I'd say
That's a fifth-
250.
That's a fifth of $1 million. That's 1/5 of $1 million. You would say no?
I think I'd need like 5 million.
5 million?
Shut the fuck up.
To stick your finger in an ass?
Dude.
Just being honest, guys.
No.
I
got
mean,
celebrities.
I don't live with that memory forever.
I don't
The
believe
things
you.
I would do
I don't
for
believe
5
you.
mil, bro.
I know. I didn't want to ask you guys what you do for 5 million.
Dude, man,
Shit.
$500 and a ride home.
Dude, Ian is ready to go. I'll give you a ride home, Ian.
Perfect.
500 and a ride home.
Yeah, 5 million. I'll finger someone's asshole.
5 million.
You're lying. You're lying. You would do it for $1 million.
I wouldn't.
$1 million?
No way. You're
Look,
capping right now.
I don't. Listen, I wouldn't. I'm sorry, I wouldn't.
Okay, fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? You got to live with that memory for your whole life, Dan. I'm a celebrity.
Alcohol.
I'm a celebrity, bro.
Alcohol for.
You know,
Vicodin.
celebrities, they get paid $1 million to post on Instagram and
Yeah,
shit.
people
I'm
are-
fingering someone's ass.
Well,
for
this
real.
is 5 million.
Who gets paid $1 million to post on Instagram?
The influencers, they do like big.
Ethan, you're out here
People,
plugging.
they post on Instagram, TikTok, on YouTube. They get $1 million.
Who is getting paid $1 million?
I'm telling you, they do.
No, the Kardashians, I'm
Not
sure.
them.
And that's what I'm saying. You're not
YouTuber.
the Kardashians.
Yeah, but-
YouTubers? What YouTuber gets paid $1 million
It's
for
for
a
like
social?
big multi-platform deals.
Why are you
People are
plugging
gonna
Howie
s-
Mandel's asshole for free then? His prolapse. You know, you're running a whole ad campaign for his prolapse.
Oh.
What do we do about it?
Ow.
People are going to say, I got my prostate milked by Ethan Klein, age 3, not I got my prostate milked.
That's
That's
something
true.
they tell
That's
their
headline.
grandkids.
It's a headline.
They tell their grandkids that.
I have small hands, though. Would that be a problem?
No, it's even
think
better.
it's probably
dude.
helpful.
Yeah.
Because the prostate's not deep in there, right?
No, you
no,
could,
I don't think
You
so.
could probably go fist too, man.
What about putting your whole foot in someone's ass? Is it the same?
What?
I feel like that's a little easier.
Yeah, that's less personal, huh?
I'll do that for 500,
$1,000.
500 in a ride home.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Sharky's gift card.
Sharky's gift card and a ride home. A Sharky's burrito and a ride home.
That's all I need, man.
Sam, you have thoughts on this?
No.
Yeah, I just want to get a temp check from everyone.
Head empty.
Yeah, that's fair. Ian, did you? Ian, are you in?
He said
500 a ride
bucks,
home.
yeah.
That's a series.
Way in.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd have to check with Sam on.
I mean, I guess if I don't have to come pick you up, that is helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I love that. I love the camaraderie you two have. What a beautiful relationship. Let me ask you this. Ian, if you milk someone's prostate for $100,000, Sam came and got you, is that a 50-50 deal or is that all your cash? Because you guys
For the
are,
ride?
well, I don't know. If you guys are in it together, she got to deal with you now. Like,
Oh.
she got to be dating the dude who, you know,
Who's
did
got
that.
$100,000?
Okay, what about this?
Well, I think, Sam, he's maybe been watching some Tate or something, I don't know, but I think I'd have to give her all of it,
Oh, yeah, yeah. Look,
It's all
I'm
her
a Prada.
money.
If you buy me the car that I want, all is forgiven. It's fine. You can do whatever.
What do you got your eyes on, Sam?
I want the electric Jeep so bad.
Yeah?
Wait, Jeep, the brand?
Yes.
They put out an electric car?
Yes. I want
Oh,
it
for
so
real?
bad.
Wait, I want to see that. I love all these new electric cars are so freaking exciting and cool. Yo, an electric Jeep? That's fun.
Do you know what color?
Is that it? It looks sick.
I like the black one, but I also like there's like a dark gray that I really like.
Wait, do they only make it in the Wrangler or do they make it in
They also have the Sahara and the Rubicon.
Here, I think this is the act.
Yo. Wait, do we know what's the MSRP on this?
It's I want to say it's in the 50s.
Okay.
I can't
well,
remember
take 15K
exactly.
off in California.
Right.
That's pretty dope.
50.
Yeah.
Ooh, 57.
Almost
Pretty
60.
expensive.
And yeah, God.
Expensive.
They're pricey, the electrics. They are.
I will also take a non-electric. I just want
You'll take a Jeep.
so bad.
Listen, what if okay, what about if Ian milks the prostate and then you get half, all you have to do is smell his fingers afterwards and
done.
Clean. This is really
Done.
gross, but
I mean, she did have to deal with the feca fish.
yeah, that's not even as bad.
I feel like it can't be worse than that. I've already done the worst thing.
All right, let's set this up. There's enough people watching. I think there should be some takers here. So everybody, email Dan with your cash offers.
Do not email
Dan
me
will
about that.
Dan will
I
facilitate.
will block you so quick if you email me.
Oh, someone just gave $20 for Sam's Jeep fund.
About to get a Jeep.
By the way, that reminds me. Somebody got to email me all the money.
Yeah, I'll go. I have to like go through the chat log.
There's
and,
20 for
compile
Sam's
it.
Jeep fund. So write
Right.
that one down. $20 closer, Sam.
This is such a fun thing. The chat.
You're gonna
figured
get
out.
that Jeep because Zach got the Rolex. You're gonna get the Jeep.
Sam Temple, thank you for the gifted sub.
Thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you for the gifted.
Thank you for the gifted.
Thank you for the gifted. Well, if you lease it or finance it, I mean,
Yeah, it's not that bad. To lease it is like fine, it's manageable, but even financing it is so much.
well, yeah, the interest rates are insane right now.
Yeah. I've looked into it.
That
It's
sucks.
pretty crazy.
Also, every car dealer is having you pay 10 over sticker right now.
Yeah, that also is fucked up. It's not a good time to buy a car.
Or a house. Or anything.
Or gas. Or food.
Always got cigarettes, though.
Great time to buy a membership to the H3 podcast.
They're trying to ban those too, Zach.
Oh, yeah?
Well, menthols, right? Aren't they banning menthols?
I thought it was just, like, flavored.
Menthol's considered flavored.
Is it?
You
In
think it
California?
normally tastes like that?
Oh, you just got another 20 from Chris for the Jeep fund. Sam.
Let's go.
Only 59,800 left to go.
Thank you for the gifted.
Thank you for the gifted.
It's not bad. It's
Oh,
not,
God.
It's doable.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, $5 for Jeep.
Oh,
Oh,
here we go.
fuck. 50 for the Jeep.
No.
Holy shit, guys. Here we go
I need a
for
new car
the
too,
Jeep.
guys. What the hell?
Thank you for the gifted.
Thank you for the gift.
You guys need to take after me. I'm driving a $1,000 car, and that shit is sick as fuck, dog.
It's very liberating to drive a shitty car. $10 for
I
Sam.
mean, that's
Jeep.
my philosophy too. Not that my car's that shitty, but
Well, the first time I got the first nice car I got was like a used Prius. Nice for me. Was like a 10-year-old used Prius. I thought it was the shit when I got that fucking car, dude. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I was you get all paranoid about it getting scratched and stuff. And it's really annoying.
and then they're yeah, Priuses are like expensive to get repairs on too, right?
I don't know. I never actually did anything with it.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh God, there's so many coming in now.
All right, we're gonna have to. Okay, all right, Sam, you're getting that fucking Jeep. What'd I tell you?
I'm gonna get it tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you for the gift. Thank you for the Jeep.
Does that mean I don't have to milk anyone?
Thank you for the Jeep. No, you still need to milk.
No, you still have to do that.
You're gonna
We
gonna
got
finish
rent to
the finish line for her, Ian. You gonna thank you for the gifted.
Thank you for the milking.
JRHNBR.
Oh no.
Thank you for the milking.
Just the right height. No bucket is required.
God, it's so gross how he says it. Somebody donated €5, or no, I'm sorry, British pound sterling, and said for whoever wants a non-electric car, combustion forever. Hey man, I'll take it.
I'm kind of on that train, dude.
I mean, I prefer an electric car, but I'll take the money.
Oh my God, the money is pouring in for Sam. This is unprecedented fundraising.
I'm definitely
throw your hands in the air. For
I threw a little in there for you, Sam.
Sam.
Yes, I did.
Throw your hands in the air.
Sam Temple.
Sam
I
Temple.
don't need to do this.
Go ahead.
Olivia, you know, if you had just handed her the $5,
No, but
it would have been worth more because they take 30% out.
I like the drama of it all.
Wait, Olivia, did you actually donate $5?
You just did that?
Yeah,
10, baby.
Why would you do that?
Because I want you to get that Jeep. I want to see you pull in next to me.
Only
Thank you, Olivia.
only $59,720 left, guys. Let's get that.
Woo!
Sam Temple.
Sam Temple for the gifted.
Thank you for the gifted.
Damn, though, this is some serious cash, girl.
Someone donated $5 for my jail bail fund.
Yeah, you're gonna need that too.
Thank you for the gifted.
Thank you for the prime.
Thank you for the prime. Damn, okay. Congratulations to Sam, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Who will have a Jeep next week, apparently.
Oh.
I will give everyone a ride in it.
Yes.
Okay.
donated.
Well, that's fair.
So
They're
there's.
going 100.
Oh my God! Thank you for the gifted.
Thank you for the gifted. Penelope J. Thank you for the gifted.
Wait, someone really? Oh my God!
Yeah.
Here, Penelope J. Go get it, girl. Thank you for the gifted.
Thank you for the gifted.
The prime.
Wow. Wow, this is a lot. Sam, what the fuck? You really gonna get this Jeep?
Yeah.
Dude,
Holy shit.
I'm regretting not saying I wanted a car. Look at this.
Sam Temple, ladies and gentlemen. The cash is rolling in. The Jeep of her dreams is within her grasp. The money is rolling in, folks. All we need is $59,730 left. Let's get those donations in.
And at least another 100. Thank you for the gifted. Annalise, thank you for the gifted.
God, thank you for the gifted.
Gordy, $200. Thank you for the $200.
Oh my! Wait, for real?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Keep it coming.
Oh my God.
Wait. You might even have like a thou. What the fuck is going on?
You're gonna have a down payment.
I know, I got the down payment.
Thank you for the gifted.
The prime.
Here, someone get my bag. Sam, grab my bag.
You got
Thank you for the
cash.
gifted.
Thank you for the gifted.
Thank you for the gifted.
Somebody said, Dan, you asked for a scorpion desk instead. Yeah, I fucked up.
That was mine.
Clearly.
To be fair, was that my idea? Oh no, you did.
No, I presented it to you.
You could have had a Jeep.
I could have had a fucking Jeep.
Wow,
Sit in
magic
this
happening here today.
Uncomfortable ass chair that I fucking hate now.
The prime.
Wait, stay here. Sam, step in the frame.
Come on.
Thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the gifted. I don't have much, but here's 100.
Woo!
$100.
Come on.
Thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the gifted. Sam. Yeah, but now, well, you're kind of fucked because now you got to get that Jeep.
I literally have
But what's fucked up
Oh my
is they're
God.
not covering. They're only going to cover like. You're fucked. You got to pay for this Jeep now. You're going to be broke. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you're good. Get that Jeep, girl. Well, we're gonna have to do a tally on Friday to find out how much was actually raised here, because it's pretty actually ridiculous.
Yeah, I've stopped trying to track it. I'm just gonna look after the show.
Thank you for the
At least
gifted.
3,000.
Do you think so?
I think so.
I
I mean,
probably.
That's so sick.
It's been a ton.
there's so much.
Wait, can you track it in the background, or does it not show up yet?
It will show up at a slight delay, but after the show, all of the super chats are listed with the amounts and the message.
Dude,
and
y'all are
everything,
off the
I'll-
rails right
I'll
now.
have
This
to
is
compile it from that.
This is
that is
absolutely
too much.
insane. What's happening? Yo, but how much is a Jeep like entry level like combustion engine Jeep? Because you know
They're
that
kind of expensive. Jeeps generally are kind of expensive cars.
that electric
Another
Jeep
200.
you're not even gonna get for a long time, Sam. Even if you order it,
Probably 30 for
Oh,
like
yeah,
an entry
yeah.
level.
takes forever.
I saw I sat in one at a dealership, but it was like maxed out. It was like 70 grand or something like that. Like,
Damn,
But that's
sick.
like the only ones that they have in stock are like that.
Base model Jeep Grand Cherokee MSRP 39,000, so like 40.
We're in.
Yeah.
The gifted.
It says starting price. So for like the lower ones, it's 35.
That's doable. That's doable, right? Thank you for the gifted. Yo, we gotta get Sam that fucking Jeep.
It's your one sub.
Thank you for the gifted. Samily.
Samily.
Stop!
Please.
Oh my god, another 100. Bro, this is, I don't even know what
You're
to
all
say about
very
this.
sweet.
Evan Elias Young, thank you for the gifted.
It's your one sub.
And you're the queen of the streets.
Dude, Taryn Donovan, thank you for the gifted.
Thank you for the gifted.
Wait,
Thank you for the gifted.
are you able to calculate how much we got here, Dan?
It does give a live counter. I don't know how accurate it is. Right now it says 2.9K. So
Holy
almost
fuck.
$3,000.
Slay.
But I think it's kind of delayed, so it's probably more than that.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
every once in a
a
while.
down payment, right, Sam?
Yeah.
Pretty close. Sounds like it.
But I'll be honest with you. Me and Hila got a new electric car. It takes a year, dude. We all had to order it 6 months ago, and we still don't even get it till the beginning of next year.
Wow.
Yeah, they're super. Everyone wants one right now.
Thank you for the gift.
Super back ordered.
Thank you for the gift.
Wow. Is this really happening?
Really happening.
Thank you for the gifted. How are you feeling, Sam? Talk to the people.
You guys need to stop. This is too much. Too much.
Tier 1 sub.
But it's very sweet. It's very sweet.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep
Never
juicing.
gonna
Keep
stop.
juicing right now.
And then and Ian, do you have anything to say?
I'm very happy for her. She's been talking about this Jeep. I'm stoked.
So is Ian gonna get 50% of this Jeep? As you guys are a couple, right?
I'd hope I could get a ride.
At least a ride and a prostate milking.
I'll give you $500 and a ride home. How about that?
That is my going rate.
Wait, Ian, did you get a car or your car? What's the situation?
No.
No, Ian doesn't even have a fucking car.
Here's the
to work today.
Did you really?
Here's the funny thing is we were supposed to go this weekend. We were gonna go look at cars.
That's the thing. Sam has a car. Ian doesn't. Ian's been like looking and actively going to the dealerships for the last several months, and now Sam's about to go get in the car, and he's still gonna be carless.
You can have my current car. And
Yeah, you
I'll
can have
ride
the
the Jeep.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there
I'll
you
work.
go.
That works.
What's your current car, Sam?
I have a Nissan Sentra.
There you go, Ian. Car of a dream. At least you know it's gonna run. Ian's the king of buying lemons.
Yeah, I hear that the fourth transmission is the real
That's where
golden goose.
Yeah, definitely.
My car has been through 4 transmissions. It
Yeah.
has. I just got another new one. It has broken down. This is like the second time this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
rough
once
2 years.
if Ian takes that over, it's gonna literally the engine's gonna
just gonna
fall through the
detonate.
bottom of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you
I
for the
have,
Thank you for the
I have a
gifted.
green thumb for breaking down cars. Zach's gonna take me though. We've been talking about it. He's like, I'm gonna get you in there. I'm gonna get you a huge deal. He believes in his dealership.
No.
He thinks he's
Dude, I got a screaming deal on my car. I've helped Chantal out. I got that fucking
So what's the strategy then?
you gotta walk sometimes.
You gotta walk.
Yeah. And majority of the time they'll chase after you.
Did he come running after you?
Not running, but
What happens? He call you? Does he come out and say, "Yo, come back in"?
Yeah, let's make it work.
Wow.
It's the chutzpah,
You gotta have some chutzpah
Yeah.
walking in there.
But it's a seller's market. I don't know if you have the leverage you used to.
That's very true, but we're gonna see what happens.
I believe in Zach.
Thank you,
I think
Cameron.
he's gonna
Let's
get a big
go,
deal.
dude. Bring Zach with you to get that Jeep, Sam.
I'm going to.
Let him in there. He's gonna save you a bunch of money. When you guys go buy cars, do your parents insist on coming so they can negotiate for you? It's so embarrassing. My dad always does that. Doesn't do shit for the price. He ends up just smoozing with the salesman the whole time,
Really?
making it cost hours, take hours longer.
I would have expected your dad to be good at haggling, but
He's okay, but like these car salesmen, they're so fucking insane at what they do. Like they will convince you you're getting an insane deal, and you're not. You'll walk out of there feeling great, and it's not that great of a deal.
They fuck you in the back end when they throw in the tire and wheel insurance. They throw in this and that. Before you go to the F&I, the finance dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's where they really fuck you.
Dude, that shit is intense when they put you in a little fucking room with some dude, some finance dude.
Yeah.
Listen, those rims are the most expensive rims on the road, man. 90% of our customers get that, and they never regret it.
Gotta get the tire and wheel.
One guy, the last car I got, the new car I got, he had pictures. He goes, "Look at the last rims, man. There's a picture I got from our customer. The rims split wide open, $20,000. All you got to do is pay $50 a month." You're like, that sounds. I mean, shit. Be an idiot not to get that.
Usually, I'd say opt in for like the tire and wheel because if you get like a busted rim or like a flat tire, you can just take it to the dealer and they'll fix it.
Yeah. Cheaply.
Cheaply.
It's hard being a like being a woman car shopping too, because they assume you don't know jack shit.
For real.
Like they assume you're such an idiot. Same thing with like car maintenance and repairs.
That fucking sucks. I hate car shop. It's like everything else in our society has an MSRP. You got the fucking price.
Yeah.
You pay the price. Why the fuck is it that when you go to buy cars, you have to reach into a black box and hope you're getting a good deal and not getting screwed? It's fucked up, dude.
I agree.
It's annoying.
I hate it. I like that it's becoming more common, these places that are like no negotiation sales. My current car I got from a rental company, because the rental companies all sell their fleets after like a year or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody told me about this. And I went and checked it out, and it's just flat prices, no negotiation. This is how much the car costs, and it's been a great car. It's been super solid.
You know, one thing I like about Tesla is that from the beginning, it's been a no negotiating on the price.
Oh, really?
And it's just such a more pleasant, dude. It's
Yeah, I
so much
agree.
more pleasant. They didn't even try to upsell me on like bullshit insurance and stuff. You literally, you pay online, you go in and you get the keys. It's like, thank you. That's how it should be.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm over car deal. I agree with you, Dan. Like CarMax is doing that and a bunch of other places.
I got mine from Carvana, and I just looked online. There's a long online catalog, and they delivered it to my place too. Like they'll drive the car to your place.
Wow, the car donations are rolling in. What does it say on the back there, Dan?
It's up to 4.1K.
Oh my fucking god!
Yes, indeed.
4.2 with the Hyundai I. Is that including the 100 I gave her?
It is not including that.
Yo!
4.2 thousand? What the fuck?
I literally have to get it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, this is insane.
You best not pull up in another car.
Yo, we need a picture of you in your new Jeep.
She rolls up.
Have it tomorrow.
She rolls up in a new Nissan. It's like the same car.
In a Maz. A Maz CX-4.
You should roll up in like a like 1980 Accord with like a fat necklace.
Now that'd be
fat
cool.
new necklace.
That'd be cool.
Dude, that car fucks, dude. Those 80s Hondas, they fuck.
Definitely.
Wow. Well, this is a magic moment. I mean, the
magic
Fooper
moment.
Troopers really are on their shit today. Incredible.
Unfortunately, I have to interrupt this magic moment to let you know we definitely need to do our ads, and our guest will be here in about 20 minutes, so we should.
So let's
move
thank
on
our
to
wonderful
set that up.
sponsors, and then we will prepare for our call-in from Kitboga. How long are we in?
50 minutes actually.
Oh, fuck.
We got way off track.
Because I wanted to show a clip of Tana and Jeff
I
talking
agree,
about.
but we're off the rails,
Not
baby.
my fault. These guys started freaking
is
turned into. They
Wednesday.
turned on the faucet of money for Samantha. Is that your full name?
It is.
Yeah. Do you like being? Do you not like Samantha? The
I
full?
don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Do your parents call you Samantha?
No, no one in my life calls me that. So
So Ian,
only
you
the government.
It's your government name. Ian, you should bust out Samantha sometimes when you guys are fighting.
I'll do it as a joke.
Just see what happens.
I hate that.
Just see what happens. Wow, the Jeep, you guys are out of control, man. This is nuts. I tell you what, a kid with cancer couldn't raise money like this. Let him fucking die, in my opinion.
Oh boy.
I need that Jeep. There's a kid on another stream like, there's a kid on another stream like,
that's awful.
Please. I can't afford my chemo.
Oh God, no! Stop.
I need a blood transfusion so bad.
Oh no.
It's the only way I'll live.
Oh my God.
Thank you for the gifted. We need that Jeep. Just a joke. Come on. It's true, man. I mean, people donate money to
You are
streamers
so
all day.
that.
Just saying.
At the Joker Church.
Thank you for the gifted. All right, let's thank our sponsors. First up is ExpressVPN. Guys, huge tech companies in America pay next to nothing in taxes, meaning they barely give anything back to society that has made them rich. They may not do a lot of giving, but they sure do a lot of taking. I love this ad read.
This is kind of different copy.
Let's see, where's this going? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about how these tech companies enrich themselves by taking your personal data. Frick that. They grab your web history, your email metadata, and video searches to create a detailed profile on you and then sell it off to the highest bidders. Companies aren't just selling products anymore. They're selling you. You have become the product. To protect your identity and your data, I recommend using ExpressVPN. I like that, dude. ExpressVPN to stick it to the man.
Stick it to the man. Big tech and government.
Yep.
Big
Think
brother.
about all the websites you visit. Facebook, Twitter, Google, everything you do and say online is tracked by these giant corporations using your public IP address. They can uniquely match your activity and know your location. ExpressVPN makes you anonymous online by camouflaging your IP address and replacing it with a different secure IP of your choice. ExpressVPN also encrypts all of your data so that it's protected from hackers and anyone else who's trying to spy on you. And what I like most about ExpressVPN is how easy it is to use. You just download the app on your phone or computer, tap one button, and Bob is your uncle. You are protected.
You don't even have to think about it, dude.
Sure. So if you're like me and believe your internet data belongs to you and not to the greedy corporations, then use ExpressVPN. That's the answer. Protect your data with the #1 rated VPN provider today. Visit expressvpn.com/H3 to get 3 months for free on a 1-year package. That's expressvpn.com/H3. ExpressVPN. Stick it to the man. Yes. All right. Stick it to the man. Stamps.com. Man, we love stamps around here. Listen, we all mailing stuff. It is what it is. But you should be using Stamps.com because it's basically the Post Office Plus. You're using ancient technology if you're going to the post office. Let me tell you why. Stamps.com is your 24/7 post office you can access anywhere. Stamps.com, listen to this. 30% off USPS rates, 86% off UPS.
Whoa.
Straight out the gate. You're almost looking at 86% off.
Can they do that?
They can, because they get so much bulk business. They can negotiate the prices down.
Wow.
And that's the power of Stamps.com. And it's so easy to use. We talk about Dan's girlfriend who uses it. They send you a scale for any package, any envelope, whatever. You can weigh it, and then it prints the postage.
Oh.
You put it on.
I've got a great little anecdote about it that just happened the other day.
Sure, I'd love to hear about it.
She's doing a convention in Seattle next week, Emerald City Comic-Con, and rather than carry on all of her supplies and all the things she's going to be selling onto a plane, she went and shipped it. Normally, if you were to ship it with directly through FedEx or something like that, giant boxes like that, probably be like $200-300 to ship it in time. Stamps.com, $75.
Whoa!
For 2 giant boxes.
That's genius.
Yeah.
It's way cheaper than
that is 100%
paying for a
true
check
story.
on.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, the discounts you get are insane, and it's the convenience really that puts it over the top. Because you weigh it, you print the postage, and then you either put it in your envelope or put it on your porch, and they'll come pick it up. You don't even have to go to the post office, and you get bigger discounts. I mean,
You don't even have to think about it, dude.
There's, come on. There's a reason they've been in business for 20 years with a gajillion, 1 million happy businesses. So don't mail and ship the hard way. Sign up for Stamps.com today. Sign up with the promo code H3 for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the page, and enter the code H3. Thank you to Stamps. And finally, Liquid IV. You know them, you love them. And by the way, shout out Dr. Ids. Liquid IV is good to go. This is better than water. Quote Dr. Ids. I love Liquid IV. They come in a package. And you just stir it in. And there's all kinds of different flavors. There's one to help hydration. There's one to give you energy. It's got caffeine in it. I love the energy boost one because coffee sometimes upsets my stomach because I'm GERD gang. And it gets me that energy boost and hydration that honestly I feel like I don't get from coffee. It's the hot summers are here, so let's be proactive about keeping our bodies fueled and hydrated. They say 1 stick of Liquid IV and 16 ounces of water hydrates you twice as fast and more efficiently than water alone. They got great flavors, 10 of them. Concord grape, lemon lime, pina colada, and tropical punch. And like I said, they come in these little packs, so you can bring them with you, store them at home, and the price is amazing because they're just in these little individual packs. Dan, what flavor you got there?
This one is tangerine.
Tangerine? But
hydration multiplier. I'm about to get hydrated.
Oh shit, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah, I love it in the morning.
Wet.
I love it in the morning because you get that caffeine you need, and also you get like really good hydration just hitting a cup of water. It's the best way to start your way, honestly. Dan, whoa, Dr. Id says better than water. Woo! Damn. Love that. Yeah. I like the watermelon one personally, but all the flavors taste great, honestly. Here's also, besides hydrating you twice as fast, it contains essential vitamins. B3, B5, B6, B12, vitamin C. It's got 3 times the electrolytes as traditional sports drinks, made with premium ingredients, non-GMO, and free from gluten, dairy, or soy. It's all happening. Grab your Liquid IV in bulk nationwide at Costco, or you can get 15% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use the code H3 at checkout. That's 15% off anything you order when you shop Better Hydration today using the promo code H3 at liquidiv.com. Thank you, thank you. Yes. Hey. Okay. Sam's getting that Jeep. Thank you for the gifted. Sam's getting that Jeep. Thank you for the gifted. Okay. Sam. Dude, those donations are still pouring in, bro. I don't know what to say. What's it at, Dan?
It's at 5K.
Oh my fucking God. Where's Sam?
She ran to the bathroom.
She left in
Oh,
embarrassment.
she's going to get the car. Already there.
By the way, I heard that joke. You're in ABC. You projected it.
You know what?
Interesting.
And I listened.
You're right. You did.
I laughed. I giggled.
You giggled, and then we had a moment about
Because
it.
Olivia is she's a performer. She knows proper mic etiquette. Proper mic etiquette.
She's not slithering.
Huh. What'd you just call me?
Listen, you're a Hufflepuff. You're a theater kid. You know how to project. AB's a
Right,
Slytherin.
true,
He whispers
true.
that shit.
So,
to make me look bad.
let me just say for the record that the link is liquid-iv.com.
Did I say the wrong link?
No, it's wrong in the copy. So you actually did what you were supposed to do.
So go to the description.
It always used to be liquidiv.com.
Well,
and they've changed
correct
it. They
link-
added a dash, a hyphen in there.
Oh, that's so weird. The correct link will be in the description.
Yeah, I'm updating it right now. But apologies. And thank you, everyone, for letting me know that the link
Liquid
was
IV.
broken.
So before we get to Kitboga, I want to rush in some things. Jeff and Tana, my new best friends, talked about their experience on the podcast. Let's give some love to them.
How do you feel about H3?
I think it went really good. I'm really happy it happened. It's crazy. They're fans too.
Mhm.
Like today, I feel like I was getting like thousands of tweets from their fans, like "Welcome to the family." I was like, "This shit is a cult."
Yeah.
I didn't think about it in retrospect.
You're absolutely goddamn right. We ride hard, baby.
Let's not.
What?
Let's not openly be a cult.
This is a
It's
cult,
Jared Leto
man.
energy.
I'm its leader.
Jared Leto. Remember we made fun of Jared Leto because he's like, yeah, it's a cult.
Okay, well, maybe you had some good points.
Yeah, I'm learning from the best.
Okay.
It's a cult.
At the Joker Church.
We are a monolith. Nobody ever criticizes me.
Mm-hmm.
The cult
Literally
leader.
become the Joker. Literally.
Anyway, Tana, queen shit. Go on. Go on.
Too, like I was so many people being like, "I don't hate you now." Like I was like, "Damn, all these people fucking hated me."
They hated, yeah, they hated us big
Yeah.
time. So
Like, it's-
hopefully,
Is she exaggerating? Do people really say that? I don't hate you now.
No. I mean, some people were like, I changed my opinion.
Maybe, maybe. I
Yeah.
think seeing them is like, oh, I think that happened a lot with Mike, where people were like, this guy's an idiot, and then they saw him talk, and they're like, yeah, he's an idiot, but he's also lovable and funny.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm
especially if you like don't
kidding.
watch Tana's content, you just know like the drama hits.
Yeah,
That's all you've got.
they're real people. They're and the three of them are they're bestie material.
I mean, Look, I told Mike.
I'm plugging all the brands
I told
today.
Mike the morning of, because he was all like, he wasn't stressed out, but you know how he gets. He's like, what the fuck? What are we even doing this shit? He's like trying to book a house in Mykonos for the vacation, and he's like, we got to go do this shit, this stupid fucking thing.
Yeah.
Why did I agree to this? Why did you get me into this?
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, listen, Logan didn't have to fight KSI, you know? And even in that situation, he didn't get the outcome that he wanted. It was like this guy randomly called him out to box, and he went and trained
Very
for
good point.
months. They fought, and it didn't go his way. But look at him now. You know, he got out of his comfort zone, and now he's in
You gotta give Mike
it's
a
like
Logan
$100 million
analogy.
company. Yeah, you got to tell him like.
That's what I'm saying. And at this point, I'm happy to announce that me and Mike are unveiling our new crypto exchange. A huge venture, guys. It's going to be exciting. Wouldn't it happen with the... Going to take on my ding, take a duke in my butt, yeah. Ding dong is my favorite coin. All right.
Look what Logan did to work for him.
You gotta give Mike a Logan
And Mike's
analogy.
like, you know what?
Yeah.
Like, this is stupid what you're saying, but all right,
get
yeah,
it now.
fucking Logan's rich
Yeah.
as fuck now.
Yeah,
And
just
Prime,
qualify.
you know, maybe he was thinking I could have a potential Prime down the line with Ethan or something, but I was just like, you know, you got to just get out of your
When in
comfort
doubt,
zone.
make a sports drink, man. No,
What's the
that's-
worst that could happen?
Yeah.
You know, we go in there.
That's how I felt.
If something bad happens, we walk, but I sense Ethan's changed. He's got this
Yeah.
new energy about him where he wants to make
100%.
peace.
That's kind of what I was noticing as well. He seems like he's in his peaceful father, friend, like picking.
That's true.
He's enlightened.
I am the all-loving, all-benevolent cult leader.
Ian, do you have the overlay of Brazzo with his face cut out? Because this might be the time.
I love all beings, and I instruct all my followers to love and kind. But if you cross me, I will destroy you. But I'm in my love phase.
Mm-hmm.
But if you cross me, like David Portnoy,
right?
He's my one true arch villain now.
Well,
he versus David Portnoy.
Ryan Kavanaugh.
I'm kidding. Of course I'm kidding. But they're right. I'm in a peacemaking. I'm in the peacemaking arc of my life.
Can I give out some love real quick to I was watching some of Jeff's his clips and stuff, and I just want to give a little tip of the hat to his audio drop, dude. He's pretty good. I gotta
really?
say. Yeah.
Real recognize real?
Yeah, real recognize real.
What?
He says his audio guy's good.
His soundbite guy.
What happened?
What do you mean?
Good bites.
Yeah,
like a week ago, you were talking huge amount of shit about that guy.
Change my mind. Change my mind.
Well, that
I
was
just want to give
quick.
him a little tip of the hat.
That was real
That's
quick.
a professional courtesy.
Yeah.
That's
right.
big of you, Zach.
Yes. Just want to give it a tip of the hat.
As I understand it, they just have these little switch boxes though, with like 9 options.
I guess, but it was really flattering to hear what Jeff said. He says he has his guys listen to Howard Stern and us for that type of stuff. So that was really cool to hear.
Right. So now you're just throwing compliments, even if it's not right.
What do you mean?
Like, do you believe that compliment, or you just feel flattered?
Both.
Right. Well, that's big. We're all in our peacemaking.
Right.
Ken doesn't-
I'm giving him a tip of the hat.
Tip of the hat to Jeff's guy.
Soundbite besties.
I legit thought you were talking about somebody else because
Is there a new sound guy?
7 days ago you were like, that guy fucking sucks.
I can change my mind.
Oh yeah, and you clearly have. I believe you. I believe.
Wow, we are all turning a new leaf here on the H3 podcast. It's a new day. Who else should I make up with? By the way, I'm curious. Like, who else do I have unnecessary beef with?
Unnecessary beef.
I personally would really like to squash it with Jason Nash.
That's exactly who I was.
I'd love to talk to Jason Nash.
He's still a loyal foot soldier.
It's okay. Mike's
David,
a loyal apologist. An apologist.
I feel like
Paul apologist.
Apologist. You know, that's fine. I don't care that he's friends with David. He's his own man, right? I don't think
Brother Banks. I actually think that
Brother Banks?
That would be a really fun episode if you were to get Banks on.
we need to make a list. We need Banks.
Yeah.
We need Jason Nash. If you guys have, who else should I squash with?
XQC.
XQC. I don't think. I don't think we. I don't think either of us really care about each other that much.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like the old
People saying Trisha, come on. Stop it. Stop it.
Go Canaro.
Go Canaro.
That dude.
I have no beef with him.
That dude disappeared, anyways.
But I feel like we actually did squash our beef at a certain point.
It seemed like it came to a reasonable
Yeah.
conclusion.
Yeah, I don't think there's
Yeah.
animosity between us.
Yeah.
Crowder? Nah.
Fuck no.
I think Banks and Jason are good.
Logan, have you thought about it at all?
Like I said to Mike, I'm open to a Logan Paul thing because my only criticism of him recently is the dink doink thing.
Mhm.
And I think it's really cool what he's doing with the WWE. He's talented. It's incredible what he's doing there.
I wrestled
So
a bear.
I would consider a Logan Paul redemption arc.
All right.
He's a Matt Hoss.
Someone said Nikocado.
I'm less interested in the Logan Paul one though, to be honest, than like Banks and Nash.
Sure.
It doesn't seem
Somebody
like
said have little Tracy on.
Helen Keller.
Helen Keller.
Nah,
should.
fuck that bitch.
Oh.
You're right.
Patrice.
Patrice? Oh my god. If you can find him, I'll talk to him.
We're not giving our address to that guy.
I mean,
We'll do it over Zoom.
Yeah.
Keemstar, you guys are kidding.
Serious suggestions only. It's already 2:30. We have.
Is he on standby?
I mean, he's just waiting for me to send him the link.
All right, so let me just set him up. So Kitboga, as I was saying, super talented Twitch streamer, Kitboga on Twitch. He has a pretty big YouTube channel now, 2.6 million. Sometimes I'll just let his videos run, dude, and they are incredible what he does. Let me read you some stats about the staggering quantity of Indian scamming that actually goes on. Now, I kind of learned about this stuff through watching his videos, and there's a couple other YouTubers that do really great work like this. But listen to this, man. As many as, this is just from last year, 60 million Americans have reported losing money as a result of a phone scam in the last 12 months. Bro, that's 23% of all Americans. What? That's shocking. 1 in 3 Americans, 31%, reports having fallen victim to a phone scam before.
That's crazy.
The thing is, it's easy to say like, oh, these people are so fucking dumb and stuff. But
A lot of them are pretty sophisticated. These
that's what I was
scams.
going to say. These scammers, because it's become such a huge industry for them. For example, last year, people lost $10 billion. So they're super sophisticated. They have like insane social engineering skills and like just different ways of coercing people.
And you know what's interesting? Everybody in the chat is already saying what we were saying as well, that, well, it's mostly old people, but...
Well...
Check this out.
This blew my fucking mind, okay? Now, guys, watch this. The age breakdown is here. This is some research company, so I don't know how accurate it is, but
It's done with Harris poll, which is a fairly
okay.
Poll.
Average lost per scam is 500. That's a lot of money. Some people lose their ass, dude. But going down to the age one, this is men or some via
text message.
Text message is 60%. What the hell?
Is that just like if you click the link?
Yeah, like phishing scams.
Whoa. This is by gender. Sorry to say, the dudes out there are 60%.
Dudes rock.
Women
dominating once again.
Women in general holding it down with 38%. Shout out. And of course, our non-binary king and queens are the slickest of all, 2.3.
Obviously.
So smart, so slick. It could be the quantity, right, of non-binary people, but I like to think they're just super
They're
slick.
just really adept at avoiding
they're
scams.
super tech savvy. So here's what the thing that blew my mind the most. In the past 12 months, you know, a lot of the Kitboga impersonates elderly people a lot when he does these calls. And I assumed that it was mostly retirees who were falling prey to this. But here you can clearly see The two biggest groups is 18 to 34 and 35 to 44. That's incredible.
Yep.
And shout out to the men, by the way, who are absolutely dominating and being scammed.
Men are doing impossible things.
Men are doing impossible things.
What the hell are we going to do without men?
They're taking calls. They're falling. Men are killing themselves. They're falling victim to scam calls.
What am I going to do without men?
Where would we be? Where would Indian scammers be without men? So, what do you guys think of that? The biggest group is 35 to 44. Does that blow your mind? Really shocks the hell out
Yeah,
of
I mean, I think if you adjust for the amount of population that are in those age groups, it's probably a little less skewed than it appears there, because there are just less people that are 65 and older demographically. But yeah, I think that it does go a long way to dispel the notion that it's just the elderly that are falling victim to this. It clearly is not.
Dude, 18 to 44. Those two brackets are fairly close in size.
Yeah.
So they're old people. This is, people in our age group who are watching this podcast than us. Younger people are more likely to fall victim than older people, it finds.
Somebody in chat said Hustlers University.
That's true.
Dude,
and yeah, I guess that should, though, statistically, the research says, we have stats about it here too, actually, that about 85% of these scams are run out of India. A lot aren't, and it's not just Indian scammers.
Where do you see that? Oh, it's in a different
It's
page.
I just have it here in the doc, but I was curious where they originate.
Yeah, and listen, you don't want to be like making assumptions about a whole.
Yeah, and we should note that Kitboga actually goes out of his way to make that point a lot, that, to try and avoid it reinforcing racial stereotypes or anything. But statistically, a lot of them are run out of India. But there's 1 billion people in India, and it's in English. A lot of them speak English, so it's very much a ripe place. And a lot of Indians are extremely impoverished, so they they turn to things like this to try and make money.
Well, there's one guy who participates in this who's like I don't know if he was born in India and one of his parents is American or something, but he has like perfect English. And his thing is like, I hate that y'all making it seem like India is a bunch of scammers and you guys are ruining the image of India abroad. Yeah, just because 85% comes out in India, it's just there's a really powerful industry there, a small amount of people that is attractive because they're, like Dan says, they're not making a lot of money there in general. And these people are making what probably seems like an impossibly large sum of money.
Sure.
Also, there's literally no enforcement. If you watch these videos, you'll always find time and time again, the police do nothing about it. They're basically getting bribed, and I don't think the police have ever done anything in the case of one of these
No,
videos.
they do get shut down. That one other YouTuber, his name is Jim Browning.
Jim Browning's the fucking man.
Yeah, and I know that he has worked with enforcement over there to get some of these places shut down. But I mean,
most of the I've watched all of his videos.
Yeah, they probably shut down and then
It's like
just
one
open
out
up
of
somewhere
10.
else. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. You're right. It is a drop in the bucket, but there is some enforcement going on.
Yeah, Jim Browning, this guy is insane. He hacks into their system, and then he'll fucking like hack into their webcam and into their desktop, and he knows their names and everything about them, and he can show them the feed from their camera. He's on the file. It's so sick. There's one video where Jim Browning actually scammed them into sending him $500. You seen that one?
Yeah, right.
No.
Dude,
Yeah,
he scammed them. He got them to send him like $500.
he's crazy
Okay.
too.
Putting
Yeah.
on my watch later.
There's another dude that does his channel. He goes by Pierogi, is his name?
Yeah, that guy's really good. Is that the guy with blue hair?
Yeah, Scammer Payback, I think, is the channel name.
So they all kind of have this different angle, but they're all super. Actually, what's interesting about these anti-scammer guys, they all seem like super good dudes.
Yeah, well, I think they're doing a good service because they're definitely educating people of like how these scams work and what to look out for, and hopefully letting their loved ones know, like, hey, if you get a call like this, it's not real. Don't participate in this. So, and and they all make it really entertaining while they're doing it. So it's
Dude,
a win-win-win.
It's like pranking someone and you don't have to feel bad about it. It's like these guys fuck with them so bad, and like it's the perfect villain. You just you can
And as far
indulge
as
in any fuckery you want.
And in my opinion, as far as that angle of the fucking with them, Kitboga is unmatched. Like the other guys are great what they do as well, but Kitboga is
He's
so
the king.
fucking funny.
So basically, Kitboga's thing here, as you can see, we made a little bit of an edit of some of his finer moments, just to show you guys, because his thing is he keeps them on the phone as long as possible to waste their time, and it's fucking insane. He'll have people on the phone for like 50 hours, dude, over the course of a couple days.
Right. This edit that I made is all from one call. And what I tried to do is, because his videos are very long. Even the edited version of the videos are like 2 hours long.
Right.
So I just made I took one of his more beloved videos. This one had like 12 or 13 million views or something on YouTube. And just kind of beat by beat of the scam tried to get, each part of it. And I also tried to get, a good demonstration of what Kitboga does, his improv, the voices that he does and everything.
So funny. Dude, he's such a good character actor. His old person game is insanely on point.
Yeah.
But here, let's watch a little bit, and then Dan, you can work on getting him set up.
He's in the lobby now.
Okay, great. So let's,
I told him we're running just a few minutes behind, but we're setting it up right
so
now.
let me just show you guys, and then we'll get him on the line.
I've been calling scammers for over 3 years now, and although I've had some pretty exciting and interesting learning experiences and just all around crazy moments, this has to be the most extreme, raw anger that I have ever witnessed. The entire call took place over a couple days, 10 hours worth of phone calls, and ultimately ended in a pretty exciting display of anger. It started off like a typical refund scam where they pose as a company like Microsoft offering to give you money back for something you purchased. They lock your computer and then pretend to transfer money to your bank account.
Okay, do you have a username and a password?
Well, I can't give you any personal information over the phone.
Yeah, now just enter the zip code.
That's my personal information. I can't say that over the phone.
Alright, then hit enter. So many zeros, ma'am. How much of money did you transfer? It says check your bank. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
$40,000?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Ma'am, just let me check your bank first. Give me a moment.
I can't say anything. Hold on, go back. Honey.
I'm going back. Hold on. Okay, just hold on, ma'am. Do not get panic, okay?
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Ma'am, it's not the 400.
I have an idea. Hold on.
Hello? Hello?
Hold on. I'm unplugging the computer. So I unplugged the computer. That way the transfer won't go through. Right?
No!
Okay, I'm back.
Ma'am, what do you see on your screen?
I unplugged the computer. That way the transfer wouldn't go through. I don't want $400,000 to be. Oh my God! Hello? No, I turned the computer off. I don't want that money to go through. I'm telling you. We can't have that.
Are you going mad?
Why are you yelling at me?
Ma'am, is the computer on now? I'm really sorry, Paula. It's my mistake. I'm sorry. It's just that
you made that mistake.
Turn off the computer.
You transferred the money to me?
No.
Why did you do that?
My mistake.
Why would you send that kind of money?
Should I skip to a specific part that you like? Or
I mean,
you get that.
it's just an overview of the kind of shtick that he does.
There's no surgery, but today.
There's actually, in this one, there's a really fucking funny part where he somehow convinces them that the gift cards that he went and bought Because that's generally how, not all the scams, but a lot of them work by, they get you to buy gift cards to like the Google Play Store or Apple Store or something like that and give them the codes. And that's how, and I think they then resell them for money or something. So that's like the way they're
The
getting
best
money.
part about that too is they can see his desktop, and the thing that drives them crazy that he always does, he'll start redeeming it himself.
That's at the end of this video.
And they
right?
fucking let's just watch that part.
Yeah, you can
he
skip forward to
fucking
that.
loses his mind. It's so good.
Auto-redeem Google.
And by the way, this guy's invested 9 hours into this shit, so
Yes.
you can imagine how desperate he is to get that code.
And just, gosh, calm down, Steve.
Right, and I should point out too, because he has a lot of technical knowledge, so what's on screen, this Google Play website or whatever, is completely fake. This is all happening in a box so he set up a fake website that looks exactly like the real one, so that, and he's programmed it to accept the code.
Mhm.
So everything that he's doing is fake.
They're not real codes.
Right, they're not real codes or anything, but it's very convincing.
So he enters the 500, and then it says like 500 added to your account.
Right.
It's so fucking good. Here's the meltdown.
It's okay. You motherfucking I'll give you the card.
I'm purposely hanging up on him. We'll call him back in a minute, but I want him to think that his phone disconnected, and he'll just have to sit there and watch me.
He's still watching.
Right, because he's
I think we're
promoted
seeing
into
his
this.
true power. He's so angry.
And he's got he's got like
Google support.
I think
he's got like 6 $500 codes, so he'll
Right.
redeem them, and he's
One
gets
at a time.
progressively more insane.
I might just leave the call right there, to be honest. If we never talk to him again, I feel like we accomplished a lot in that we spent 10 hours with him. We heard rage like I've never heard before, and it was an experience that I likely will never forget. So far, I haven't heard from Steve.
Oh, is that it? So wait, I want to hear.
I think you had just missed the part where
Okay,
the
Jimmy,
redemption
I
was
hope you
happening.
understand what is going on.
Oh, so now he's the husband of the woman.
Jimmy?
That's the thing too. He'll do different voices and be talking to himself, and it's crazy how good he is at it.
That's a talent in itself.
The code you'll
All right, here it is. Here's the redemption.
about with the computers.
Ma'am, do not.
Enter the code you'll
Do
be
not
prompted to
redeem it.
confirm.
No.
Okay. Oh, that's easy. Okay.
Ma'am, why did
Hold
you
on a
did
second.
this?
So,
Why did you did this? Ma'am, why did you redeem?
hold on. Let me go ahead and do the next card for you, then, Steve.
Are you mad?
So-
Are you mad? Why are you redeeming God?
Hello, Steve.
Hello.
Is it
Are you mad?
Let me,
Why the
let me
fuck are you redeeming
let me
the card?
scratch off the next one.
Why are you redeeming?
Hold on.
Why are you redeeming?
Steve, you told me you wanted the cards. This is so you won't bother my family again.
Why are you redeeming? Why are you redeeming?
Because you want the cash.
Why did you redeem it? Why did you redeem
I'm
it?
doing it because you told
Hey,
me
bitch,
to give you
I am gonna
cash.
your
It
ass.
says
Bitch,
right
I am gonna
here,
your ass.
auto-redeem Google cards. I'm just, gosh, calm down, Steve.
Listen to me, you motherfucking bitch!
I'll give you the card.
I'm purposely hanging up on him.
All right, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
We'll call him back
So,
in a minute.
yeah,
but-
you get there, but it's insane, dude.
Yeah.
So anyway, Kitboga. Let's get him on the phone here. Talk to him a little bit.
Okie doke. I'm gonna let him in right now. One sec.
Super entertaining, and so satisfying too, because these guys are such monsters. There's situations where they're like, they'll pretend to be like, yeah, okay, good, because this is my last $100, and if I don't get this medicine, I'll fucking die. And they're like, yeah, no problem. Like they're just so callous. There he is, Kitboga. Welcome. Thank you for calling. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. You guys picked a really good clip. I think my video's mirrored. Hold on.
Is that better? Yeah, it looks
I
the
don't
same.
I'm just used to I have a better angle. I'm just kidding, but
So when did you start doing these kind of calls? Like, how did this become a content for you?
I think probably 2017 is the earliest videos. It could have been 2016, but I wouldn't have been doing any of it, like, and putting it on YouTube. That wasn't my original plan. But sometime, probably 2017 is when it got serious. Yeah.
And was there some kind of motivating factor behind that, like to go after these scammers? Because I personally didn't even know that this was such a huge problem until I started watching your channel and a few others like yours.
Oh, cool.
How did you find out about this whole scamming phenomenon? Is this something personal to you?
Yeah, I think the general, if I remember correctly, because it's been a while and sometimes the story gets a little mixed up, but my grandmother had dementia. My grandfather had Alzheimer's. And I remember at one point when I went to check in on my grandma, it wasn't one of these scams, but there was a landscaper, like a landscape guy, pulling out her rose bushes and putting them in his truck. And she loved those rose bushes. Like, there's no way that she would have asked him to do that. And I started asking my grandma about it. Of course, he left. And I found out that she had multiple internet packages, multiple phone lines. Basically, she had just gotten to the point where anyone would call her and sell her something and she would buy it. There was a lady coming to her house physically to remove the viruses from her computer, even though, like, physically to her house.
Right.
Even though she didn't really use the internet. And I think I had that in the back of my mind. And I saw a video called Hey, It's Lenny, or Hi, It's Lenny. Have you guys seen that? I think it's called Hi, It's Lenny. But it was this recording of an elderly gentleman, something like, hello, can you hear me? And it was a recording. And so when telemarketers or scammers called, they would just play this recording. And I watched some video on YouTube one day, probably 2017, where a tech support scammer got really angry with this recording. And I thought, wait a second. Like, I was a software engineer at the time. I spent all day on the internet. How didn't I know that there were tech support scams? And I think it just connected it to my grandma. I thought if she was still alive, she would be falling for this stuff, or perhaps did fall for it, and I didn't even know. And that's kind of how it started. I felt like I wanted to try to call and see what I could do.
Yeah, I think what's great about how you do it, obviously you're tech savvy, so how does it work? You set up like a virtual machine, so because they're connecting to the computer, they're controlling your desktop. How do you do that so that they can't actually, disturb any of your real data?
Yeah, that's you got it right. It's a virtual machine that we've spent years adding little Easter eggs to and making it so they can't tell that it's a virtual machine, because if you were to set one up yourself kind of out of the box, it'll just say, when you pull up the command prompt or something, it'll say virtual computer.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
But yeah, like fake computer, they just don't know that it's fake. Virtual machine, is what it's called. We use VPNs to make it look like I'm anywhere in the country. So I can pretend I'm in California, Ohio, Chicago, it doesn't really matter. I have a bunch of phone numbers, so I don't have to use my actual phone.
And the website is fake. Dan was telling me about you've created this whole fake website to redeem codes. Like, what is the scope of this whole tech illusion you've created for them? Like, what is the whole scale of that?
We've done so many, it's hard to keep track. There was a time where, so I stream on Twitch as well as the YouTube videos. And there was a time where I would stream and the community would come up with stuff. They came up with that Google redeem. Actually,
So
it wasn't
good.
even my original idea. We were all just hanging out one night and talking about how they always ask me to buy gift cards. What could we do to make them angry?
Dude,
And
so
one way
good.
or another, we were like, what if we just fake the Google Play Store? So I coded a Google extension, basically, like a plugin for Chrome, that whenever I'm on the Google Play Store, it makes it look like any 16-digit, number. It just says $500 was added.
Awesome.
But the scammers have no idea, and they get really mad, obviously. So
so is that the way you found to piss them off the most? I mean, the way it plays out is just incredible, dude. How you're typing it slowly or pasting it. I mean, it's just so good. The suspense of it.
Oh, it's been lots of practice for sure. I think you guys were talking about, like, I do predominantly, I find that being older characters lets me get away with a lot more. So a lot of times I will play an older character and just play clueless. Like I'm literally giving them money right now. I'm thinking, yes, here's your $500. So that usually does make them angry. Occasionally, if they ask me to wire money to them, I just come up with like reasons as why that didn't work out. Sometimes they'll ask you to keep the phone on while you go into the bank. So I'll play multiple characters and pretend that I'm the bank manager or something, and that I say something silly like, "Well, I'm here because I." Like most recently, they told me I couldn't tell the bank anything and to pretend that I'm a secret agent, because the scammers know if you tell the bank that you need to wire $40,000 out of the country because you're a secret agent, right? So I ended up just telling the bank manager, like, this is a special mission. The government hired me to wire money. And then I play the bank manager explaining that it's a scam. And then the scammers obviously get upset. So
good.
Yeah. Really anything where they think they're about to get the money and I take it away from them makes them upset. Yeah.
I have a question. I mean, you must be somewhat infamous in these scamming circles. Do these guys know who you are?
Some of them do. Occasionally, they'll say something like, "I think I know who you are. You must be Kitboga." But you were mentioning some other scam baiters before I hopped on. They do the same thing where sometimes I liken it onto something like the boogeyman or whatever, some mythological thing that they know could be lurking in the shadows. And so when things aren't going their way, or after I spend thousands of dollars and redeem a bunch of gift cards, they're thinking, oh shoot, is this real? Like, is this an old person? Is this Kitboga? But I like to keep them guessing. So a lot of times I'll never tell them. I used to at the beginning, like in 2017, 2018, I'd be like, I got you, man. Like, I got you. But now, so my longest, I think the record right now is something like 44 hours.
Dude.
And so today, I talked to a guy who I've been basically scamming for months, in that he's given me over 40 bank accounts that he's been using to launder money. And I just keep feeding it to bank fraud people.
So this guy who's trying to scam, he keeps giving you new addresses.
Yeah.
To send, and you
so
keep
he thinks that I'm an old man.
Them. How the fuck do you get? How do you get someone, bait them for so long? That's crazy.
I wish I could explain it. That's not normal. The 40 something hours is not normal. But he thinks that I'm a crazy old man. He saw me on camera, if I remember correctly. A recent thing that I've done is sort of deep fake my face to look like an old man. So when they pull up the webcam, they see like an older
Oh shit.
person.
Next level.
So he thought that I'm like an old man with a couple $100,000 because
Right.
I have a fake bank account. And what I would do is there would always be something that would go wrong, but it was right when they thought they were going to get the money. So maybe I need like a psychologist to go through it. What is it? Sunk cost fallacy?
That's
or
it.
something?
I think they are investing too much time and they're like committed now. Which ironically
Right.
is how a lot of people get scammed for so much money too. I've heard people who get scammed describe it like, oh, I'm in so deep now, I'm just going to keep sending money and hope that it's real, even though I suspect it might be fake, you know?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've heard a similar sentiment where someone who had fallen for one of those IRS scams back in the day where they would say you owe like $8,000 for back taxes, that they had gone to the local police and said that somebody came to my door and said they were with the IRS because that sounds a little bit better, but in reality it was just a phone call. So maybe it's similar to that. Yeah.
So have you seen, I'm curious, have you seen, I know you know who Jim Browning is. You know how he like hacks into their shit?
Yeah.
Is that something like, how does he take it that far? Do you have any ambitions to keep fucking with them as deep and as fucked up as possible?
I think I have a little bit different style.
Yeah.
I tend to be more on the, like, put him through absurd situations, see how long I can keep him distracted. Partially because my original thought when I first started was, well, if I kept him on the phone for 10 minutes, that was 10 minutes that they weren't talking to someone else's grandma. It was a very, and maybe it's a little thing, right? But that's how I started. And then as it grew, I realized, well, if I make a serious video, I tried to make some, like statistics and explanations about scams, people didn't really like to watch them.
Mm-hmm.
So if I make a funny video and I make scammers mad, lots of people like to watch it. And at the end of the day, I think the more people that know about these scams, the better.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, definitely.
I respect what Jim and a lot of the other scam baiters are doing. At the end of the day, we just have different maybe strategies.
Yeah, your thing is keeping them on.
styles.
Yeah, your thing, which I love, is keeping them on the phone or just wasting as much of their time as possible, which is just so fucking funny.
Yeah, and I realized too as I learned, I guess how to. I mean, at the end of the day, I basically scam them, right? Like I know their scripts better than they do at this point. So
Right.
sometimes I just use their own script against them. But I've also learned that I can get them to give me things like bank accounts and information that can be useful for like fraud professionals, law enforcement.
When they give you these bank accounts and you report them, do you know if they're being shut down? If anything's happening, do you have any way to know that?
Yeah, well, some banks are more forthcoming than others. Like, I think some of them, maybe for PR reasons, don't want to say, hey, yeah, there's all these accounts at our bank. And,
Yeah.
right? So sometimes I know, other times I don't. There's a couple videos, I don't know which one off the top of my head, but there's times where in the middle of the call, they'll tell me, go to the bank, wire the money. I report the bank. I pretend to drive to the store, pretend to drive to the bank. And then when I'm there 10, 20 minutes later, they're saying, don't use that account. We're gonna give you a
Wow,
new account.
interesting.
So sometimes it's happened very
Wow.
quickly. Other times I just don't know.
Is that a big detriment to them for an account to be closed, or is it super easy just to open more?
Yeah, I think it depends. So sometimes, at one point I was told that about 90% of the accounts that I'm getting are, at least when they're personal accounts, not the business accounts, because sometimes they'll give me a business account. Like 90%, 95% of them are victims. It's some old lady, some young, whoever it is, who
That's
has
fucked
no
up.
clue. So not to go back to too much of the statistics, because I do think and definitely support, it is a common misconception that only old people get scammed. But with the statistics, I do think that potentially the elderly population might not be as represented in those statistics because they don't even know to report it.
Right.
So a lot of these accounts, they have direct access to someone's laptop, their driver's license, their bank account. They have everything. And then they ask me to wire money to it so they can log in and launder it, right?
That's crazy. Wow. I would never even think of that. Those guys are so devious, man. Let me ask you this, because you're wasting a colossal amount of people's time. You said 44 hours was the most. Do you ever feel bad for them?
Good question. There have been times where in hindsight, like this, you played the video in the beginning, Steve, one of the angriest or the angriest scammer I probably talked to. But I had to edit some stuff out of that video where he was saying he would like take my husband and spear his skull with his
goodness
nether regions.
So,
right?
so
Just like,
you edit it out because it's just too vulgar, you'll get demonetized? Or do you think it's just too vulgar? Because I would love to hear that shit. You know what I mean?
I probably have the original recording. I mean, it was live originally.
So so on Twitch, people got the whole thing.
Yeah. But I remember after the fact thinking, like, what happened to that guy to be in that situation where losing out on the $500? Well, it was probably $2,000,
and that's a shitload of money to them, right? I mean,
sure,
yeah.
But there's another video. I'm not trying to plug everything. Abel was the scammer's name. He was. There's a point where I think we spent similar amount of time, maybe at 10, 11 hours. He was very collected and professional most of the time, but when I redeemed the card, he lost it. It was almost like he was crying and just he completely, everything was shattered for him over the $500 card. And in hindsight, or looking back and watching it, I do have that moment where I say, man, like what happened? What's going on in his life? Where, he can get that upset about it, but.
Yeah, it's hard to feel bad for those people, you know, but.
Yeah, I don't, I don't think it justifies scamming or ripping off some old lady, but I do try to remember when I can that it is a person, and one way or another, they got to that point, but I still like to make them angry.
Have you ever like built a relationship with one of these guys? Because you talk with them for a long fucking time in character. You guys are sharing personal stuff with each other. Really, because I feel like they're incentivized to try to bond with you, to feel like you're obligated to them in some way. But have you ever actually like built a relationship with one of these guys where they're like calling you, checking in on you?
Yeah.
Something unexpected like that?
I've also gotten married to them before.
Oh, a marriage. How did that work?
Yes. Well, it was mostly joking. Like, it was obviously not a legal marriage, but they would go the romance angle.
Wow, seduction.
Yeah, and so I would have a friend or someone pretend to be the what do you call it? the person who marries you.
Yeah, the
whatever
officiant.
Yeah. But yeah, occasionally, like the guy who's been going for 44 hours. Actually, he's pretending to be Joe Biden at this point.
What? Wow, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. So, but they will occasionally just like they added me on WhatsApp, you know, and they'll just message like, "Hey, Rich, my name's Richard." at least according to this particular scenario. Like, hey, Rich, how are things going? How's business? Right? But there's all kinds of times where they'll call in and check up, but it's ulterior motives. They
don't care about you. That's sad.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they don't. Not even.
The chat is asking on the marriage route. People are asking about the time you flirted with the scammer and got him to show his face on camera. Do we have
Thanks for bringing that up because I forget.
Can we pull a clip up of that? I'd love to see that.
I have done that a few times. Perhaps one of the more awkward moments too was going to my parents' house where a bunch of my extended family were watching a video like that, and I was flirting with the scammer. But yeah, I play this character. Let me know if it comes through.
It should be something like this.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can hear it.
Wait, can I hear it without the filter?
Oh yeah. I think it's sort of like this.
Oh, that's so good. It works.
Yeah.
It's crazy how realistic.
Dude, I gotta say, of all the I love this content. You definitely have the best fucking voice changer game. Like your impressions and the way that you kind of like talk between the characters is so convincing. It's so good.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's been a lot of practicing and a lot of fun for sure. But yeah, so that character, Nevaeh is her name. Heaven spelled backwards. She
wait, what is it backwards?
Flirting and
Heaven
spelled
that's
backwards.
Awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, we've done. Oh gosh, I think at least 3 of them have wanted to video chat me.
Here's the one of you flirting. Oh, it's 40. Yeah, here we're gonna. I want to see this.
I was gonna say a lot of them are longer because it ends up when you have 44 hours, right? Like, what do you do? How do you make it?
I know, yeah, that's
3
crazy.
minutes, right? But
so, you're playing. Oh, damn, bro, you got all glammed out.
Oh yeah.
So you showed him the webcam?
Yeah, this is before I could like figured out how to deep fake. So.
Wait,
I just straight up put makeup on and everything.
Can you pull up the deepfake too? I want to see what that looks like. So do you show him like a pixelated feed here so he can't see the fine details?
Yeah.
Does he see HD?
No, it's so the top smaller version is what he sees.
Shit, that's so good.
That was probably the first time that I ever did it. So it's just a learning process.
Do you think this guy was ready to do a 90-day fiance with you?
Well, so the minute that I went on camera with him, everything changed. Like he was very like flirty.
He was into it.
Oh yeah, until I went on camera, and then he was really confused and I think he just didn't. He wasn't sure what was going on anymore.
Oh, he could tell that it was
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Can you hear me, Sam?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Damn,
Hello?
what a stud.
Hey, David, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
I was trying to call you like all day.
So can he see your feed at this point?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It took me like 3 hours to do that makeup though, so that could have. I had no clue what I was doing. I was just.
Dude, you look clean, man. You look great. Stop it. You look great.
Thank you.
Can you show me your feet clearly because I cannot see you properly.
Yeah, he needs a closer look.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I cannot see you properly.
I'm right here. Hello.
I'm so nervous. I was nervous too because I had never done it before. You know.
It's scary. You want it to work. I wanted this to work. I'm ready to get him a K1 visa and do a fucking whole reality show on this. Bringing scammers out to America, dude, that'd be the best.
There's literally well, I don't think it'll work out, but that guy pretending to be Joe Biden was hinting at that, but I don't think it'll work out.
No, man. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Give love a chance.
Yeah.
Is this not working either? My brother helped me set it up. Hello?
Yes.
he's just staring at me.
David, where have you been all afternoon?
Oh shit, he's tripping out. He's freaking out right now.
Yeah. Yeah. It usually doesn't last long after the video calls. Although in more recent time with the deep fake type, face alteration stuff, they have been a little bit more they believe it a lot better.
Here's the face deep fake. I'm really curious to see this one.
Yes, hello.
Oh shit, that looks awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks a little fucky, but it looks great.
It's a little weird. Yeah. That one.
Oh, that's crazy. That must trip them
that
out.
feed might not be exactly what they see, but it definitely looks a little better than.
Yo, because they're. Yeah. Oh my god, that's crazy. I love the lengths you're going to fool these guys.
Yeah, and so some of them have.
Hello, how can I?
Oh yeah.
This guy can see your feed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see.
help you.
Is this Pope Nathan?
Right, this is Pope Nathan.
Oh, I've been trying to reach you.
because he's gonna.
You're a hard man to get a hold of.
No, that looks really good actually. It doesn't look that
I just
fucky.
seen your missed calls. I was told.
If you go back in the video, not to direct it you too much, but I think there's a point towards the beginning where he pulls up my webcam.
You mean like back a little bit, or back to the beginning of the video, like here maybe?
Maybe like I don't know.
There's like
7 minutes in. I'm guessing.
Huddled around him.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can see this is the most.
Oh yeah, there's a
popular
spike.
part.
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
Just use that.
Stay there. Perfect. Stay there. There you go. I got it.
Oh, is he taking photos of you?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And I can't keep my face straight.
Move.
Wait, I got.
I wanted to see the time. That's the big part.
Give me
But is my computer in
All right,
my
can you
bank
type in-
safe? Is my computer in my bank safe?
Check your keyboard.
Dude, that looks awesome
Is your
actually.
computer on the bank?
It's my computer.
I'm just looking.
I got you on speakerphone.
Move your chair backwards, sir. You're gonna move your chair backwards. Move a little bit away from the camera so we can get your tie and we can show your tie to your girlfriend, right? To move back a little bit. Sit back. Lean back a little bit.
Okay.
Perfect. Stay there. Perfect. Stay there. There you go. I got it. Oh.
Oh, excuse me. I had to sneeze. Did you get a good one?
Oh, that's good.
Is that what he
Look at your teeth,
screenshotted?
they're so symmetrical.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
so funny.
I
So,
gotta get.
so what's he doing? He's just trying to steal your identity.
Yeah, it's hard because most of what I do is try to put them through absurd situations, kind of just to see like how far will they go. And so in that particular scenario, I told him that I had fallen in love with this random girl that I met when I clicked one of the ads that said sexy singles in my area. And so I said that I wanted to get married to her, and he was helping me like take pictures. And it's this whole weird scenario.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm going back to the one where you dressed up like a lady. Here's the most replayed part. So let's watch this part.
Why can't you just show me?
Oh my gosh.
Please.
I'm trying to figure it out.
I had asked David for proof that he didn't scam me, and obviously he wasn't delivering.
Sam, you cannot share my screen due to the Ethernet connection. Why don't you understand?
Okay, send me a picture right now.
Give me your email address.
You know what, David, while you're at it, will you just like...
This is like it's like middle-ish.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's right before the video chat. Yeah, I think it's because we were kind of flirting, and I was confused about whether or not he was being honest with me, and that was the why can't you? Like, I want to see you. I need to see you. So yeah.
Will you just take a little video of yourself saying sorry? and send that to me too.
Hi Sam.
Oh.
This is David, and I'm really sorry that if by any way if I hurt you a lot, I'm really sorry. Again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So what's going on here? What is he apologizing for? Is he just trying still to get money, or is this a romantic connection?
Oh, I don't remember is the honest answer.
I guess this is from 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many things that happen. It's hard. I know that with that one, I believe with that one, I had also pretended that I had lived with my grandparents. And so it could have been in some way related to like my grandparents being confused about a scam or something. But yeah,
Well,
it's hard to keep track of sometimes. I think one of my favorite like little moments where I got a scammer to do something silly, like apart from them being really angry and the Google Play redeems, was, you've probably heard of r/choosing beggars.
Yes.
And one of the scammers was upset that I wouldn't get him enough money, and so I told him if he took a picture of himself holding a sign.
I saw that. That's crazy. Can you guys pull that up? Damn,
I don't know if it. I don't know if it even was posted on that Reddit. Now that I think about it, but
so how do you find the scammers? Do you wait to get a pop-up on a website? Do you wait? Like, how do you get the scammer to reach out to you?
Yeah, there's a bunch of different ways. In the beginning, it was more hunting them down to try to find sketchy looking websites. Like, there would be people who would pretend to be Dell computer support, and they would buy a domain name like official Dell computer support.
Okay, that's a good place. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's how I would do it in the beginning. But as time went on and I started buying phone numbers, and I would get on all these lists, right? If anytime the scammers talk to me, if they can't scam me, they'll just sell my number to somebody else.
Oh, you're in the funnel now.
Yes.
The calls are just pouring into your numbers.
Yes.
Wow.
But people in the community send them in too. So they'll say, like, my grandma got this weird email. So I get, I don't know, a dozen or two submissions every day.
So how many calls do you get a day between all your numbers?
I don't know.
Like, we talking hundreds?
That's a good question. I mean, that guy Steve that you showed earlier with the I want to make sure I get this right. No. Okay, a different story. I had spent 33 or 36 hours with a group of scammers, and I know at one point I think I don't want to misquote this, but 1,000 calls is in my mind.
Whoa.
I don't want to misquote it though. So let's just say a couple hundred calls.
So this guy, well, let's just say 1,000. It's better for the story. It's okay. So this guy called you 1,000 times, one dude?
Well, like over the course of weeks. So I would.
Damn. Your phone was just nonstop ringing from this guy.
Right. And so what I would just, yeah, someone messaged me and said like 1,500. So I don't know how true it is, but I think the idea though would be something like, I think I was an older woman for that call, and they'd be saying, go to the bank or go get gift cards. And I'm like, I can't, it's my grandson's birthday. And I'd hang up and I would leave, right? Cause it's 6 o'clock or whatever. And I'm going to go eat dinner. But I would come back and I would have missed 200 calls or something. And then just
that's intense.
Just nonstop.
Yeah.
Whoa, they're so desperate to get that money. It's scary. They're willing to do and go to any length, right? I mean, it seems like they don't care who it is, what they have to do, what they have to say, what their conditions are.
Yes.
No empathy.
Sometimes it's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that I have met, what would the term be? Sociopaths?
Yeah.
Like, I think I've met some people who just have zero capacity to feel for another human being, which is a little bit weird. But we've had scammers threaten to kill me, but they seem pretty serious.
Yeah, there's
like they don't even care that they're telling some crying old lady that they're gonna come to her house and kill her.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's some sketchy ones for sure. We had, but we try to make light of it sometimes too. Where I had a guy pretend to be Arnold Schwarzenegger at one point. I had a guy, well, the one pretending to be Joe Biden. The way that happened is, I was an old man. I got a call from someone who said they were from the FTC. And so I was saying, the scammer's on the line with me, trying to scam me. And I would say something like, well, I don't know, I'm getting this other call from the FTC. I'm going to put him on the line. And then I said, hi, my name's FTC Frank. I'm calling about you. Whatever.
FTC Frank.
Yeah. And so these scammers thought that this old man was falling for another scam.
So good.
If I'm spelling this out correctly.
Yeah.
And then he's like, there's no way this guy works for the FTC. No way this guy works. And I go, well, hold on. I'll get Kamala Harris on the line. Let me get Kamala. And so then I'm playing multiple characters, pretending to be the vice president. And he says, hold on. Let me get the president. And just pretends to be Joe Biden. And at that point, I have to, pretend to believe him. So
I mean,
for months now, he's just pretending to be Joe Biden.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah.
That is incredible. By the way, here I have the post of the guy posting a photo to choosing beggars.
Found it.
Yeah, here it is. So he sent you the image.
Oh yeah, there's not.
I mean, it looks like.
See, I'm not. You know it, right? You know it. I'm not gonna explain it to you. Okay? You tell me that you are going to give it to me or not.
Right? I mean, I think I might have cropped.
He would have.
I might have cropped a tattoo on his hand. I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it looks like he probably didn't like smile with his face or anything like that. But yeah, there's been some funny ones.
Well, there's not many opportunities to do something as entertaining as this and as good as this. So we love it. We're fans here.
Yeah.
I love your videos, man. So fun. Kitboga on all social medias, right? Twitch, Twitter, Instagram.
I think so. Sometimes it's Kitboga Show, but
Kitboga Show, Kitboga on Twitch, which is your primary platform, is that right? Or YouTube?
Yeah, Twitch and YouTube is our most. The way it pretty much works is like there's 44 hours, let's say, of me talking to the guy on Twitch, but we edit them down for YouTube. Yeah.
And Godspeed to your editors. That's a lot to sift through.
Well, we're putting that one off because there's just so much. But.
Well, keep it up, man. You're doing God's work, and you're just so funny and good at it. So we love you. Thank you for calling. Thank you for sharing your story with us, Kitboga, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I was gonna say we could try to call some scammers, but they're late. It's too late. The banks are closed, so they close.
Is that what happens?
But maybe someday.
So they really stop calling once the banks close.
There's probably a few open, but most of them, it's like, well, they're not going to be able to wire me money. They're not going to be able to.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because you stream relatively early in the day, and I always wondered about that. I guess that makes sense that you're accounting for the time difference.
Yeah, and their primary target, right, is we got to figure out how to get someone hooked so they can get to the bank and wire us money before things close. So. Well, thank you guys. It was fun, and have a good rest of the day.
Thank you, dude. Thanks for calling. God bless. That's Kitboga, ladies and gentlemen. Kitboga on Twitch and YouTube, doing God's work and delivering laughs at the same time. Who can say that besides me?
You can say that. That's right. But no, he's a king. My girlfriend and I, we'll just put on his videos at home, and it's just playing in the background, and I'll just be dying laughing. Like he's unbelievable at it. So if you haven't checked him out, please go check him out over on Twitch.
Meanwhile, we've got, was there something here? Oh, Love got arrested on stream. This was something I was desperate to talk about.
Oh, yes.
Love was streaming, and what happened? You got pulled over by the police?
Yeah, I was doing just a little bit of a fika stream, you know, as I do every now and then. And I guess I had too much fika. No.
What is that?
Well, no. When I was about to leave, because I usually stream a little bit when I drive, I just put the camera up and I just talk. And I ended up being behind a big police van, and they kind of waved me by, and then they followed me for like 15 minutes or something like that. Crazy, super weird. And I was driving super slow, or a little bit careful, as you do when the police are behind you. And then they left. And then I parked to talk with chat a little bit about it. And then they kind of just kept circling around the block and ended up pulling me over. And they wanted to
That
talk to me a
seems
little
so odd because it's 4 a.m. So I guess there's not many people out.
Darn it. Yeah.
Did they think you were drunk?
Yeah,
that was
what did
my
they-
assumption. Is that you're like, it's late at night, you're kind of driving slowly and starting and stopping, like that does kind of seem like a drunk
from their
person.
point of view, they didn't see me start and stop really. They just followed me. They just saw me drive around. But I mean, I think it's fair that they wanted to pull me over. But the issue is that they followed me for so long. They kind of cased me. I thought that was kind of just unnecessary. If they wanted to stop me, they could have. Because in Sweden, they can do like routine checks without suspicion.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah,
they don't have guns or anything. You're not like afraid of them like we are here, right?
I mean, of course they have guns.
Oh, they have
but,
guns there.
Yeah.
Do they
But,
kill
yeah,
people
no.
here? Do they just fucking kill people there?
Of course not. I mean,
yeah, that's different. Well, that's
no.
a special American
It's-
treat.
Yes, I wanted to be very clear for the American viewers when I was streaming. It's very different. I was never afraid for my life or anything like that.
That's a shame.
right.
That adds excitement to
No, I'll be honest. If a cop was following me at 4 a.m. for 15 minutes, I'd be fucking
I'd be
scared, dude.
very
It's
scared.
So stressful. Those guys
Yeah.
are stormtroopers, man.
And he said, oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
He said, like the classic quote. He said, "It's suspicious that you're driving around at night."
Okay.
That's pretty epic, you know.
Yeah,
driving your car at night, not legal.
Automatically suspicious.
So wait,
Yeah.
where were you driving to?
Well, I had been. I was at a parking lot with like lights where I used to go, so people can see me because I want to. And I was eating, and then I left, and I was just basically driving home through the city.
I see.
And they just ended up following me for a while. I actually get pulled over a lot, especially when I do this stream, but afterwards, because I don't know, for whatever reason, they're out patrolling at night when I do the Fika streams.
Let's have a look. This is Love.
Yeah.
Being arrested. He's handcuffed.
Yep.
Alyssa, by the way, has a confession. Thank you for the donation. You all think AB's on a trip back home, but I personally witnessed him meet with those two cops in Sweden in an effort to bribe them to take care of Love. Thoughts on that?
Interesting.
That
I
adds
mean-
up.
Yeah, that sounds like an
That's-
AB move.
yeah, no.
That's some Slytherin.
That's a Slytherin move. That's
It feels true.
Yeah, it is a little bit suspicious, yeah.
All right, well,
Feels
here is Love, ladies and gentlemen, being murdered in his car by the Swedish police.
Hello?
Are you allowed to record the police and stuff in Sweden?
Yeah.
Tjena,
Yeah.
tjena. Det är bra.
People are saying the police are clout chasing.
Yeah,
In
they
your
are.
chat, that makes sense.
They
I
want
like
in
that.
on the stream.
Oh, so there's like multiple cops up on your shit.
4.
4 cops.
Yeah.
Ride him, cowpoke.
Were you kind of happy you were getting pulled over because it's kind of entertaining for the stream, right?
Halfway through, I came to that conclusion.
Yeah, because this is good content.
Yeah.
Det är inget...
What are they? They're just asking for your driver's
Wait.
license, insurance,
should-
and stuff.
You should let
You
people
wanna do-
know
If you
this. He has a speaker, a Bluetooth speaker, hooked up to his
Oh.
cat. And so we just heard a moment ago that bruh sound
the
effect.
cops could hear?
The cops can hear that, and they will hear everything that's about to happen.
That's playing on my Bluetooth speaker. It's like
Yes.
loud. So
Okay.
it's almost louder than what it should be. It's like really loud.
Love, you have that JBL cranked, right?
Oh yeah, fully cranked. Used up.
Do they ever comment on the sound bites coming through your speaker?
Yeah, so I guess one of them was familiar with the type of streaming I was doing, and he asked me, "Are you streaming?" And I said, "Yeah." And at that point, I can't, because you get like even in Sweden, you get a lot of adrenaline when you get pulled over every time you like.
It's nerve-wracking for sure.
Typical thing. But at that point, and I saw they starting to smile after they heard all the bros and the farts, and then I'm like, okay, yeah. This is content.
That's
this is fucking
interesting.
pure content.
Yeah, if that happened here, the cop I think would pepper spray you and then ask questions later.
Right.
Did you hear that, bro? He said he was gonna kill me. Tase him.
I'm blowing.
The bonk.
So, so wait, people donate and they can decide what sound to play? How does it work?
It's free.
Oh, okay. So how do they decide what sound to play?
There's channel points you get for watching.
Oh shit! And they can play any sound they want, or is it
there's
from a bucket?
6 of them, or
Yeah.
10 of them.
Are you stressing when you're hearing these sounds? Or are you?
No, I'm loving it.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
And I'm like, at this point, I'll just fucking shove the camera in their faces.
Stop. Vill du säga hej eller?
I asked, do you want to say hi? And he said no, and he backed up.
Tack så mycket.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Detsamma, tack så mycket. Vad sa du? Ja, precis. Nej, jag ska nog hem.
They seem nice, man. They didn't even threaten to kill you yet.
No.
Are they done?
Big ass police van, yeah.
They literally fucking followed me, dude. So fucked up.
Okay.
I was yeah.
Bruh. Free my man.
Wow.
The bonk is just so funny.
Is that the? I try to think, but nothing happens.
Yeah.
No, it's like I don't know. I don't know if that's the same. This is just typical soundbite. But yeah, I was kind of stressed. I had a lot of adrenaline, so I said dogs, and I wish I didn't. Because like those police were obviously professional. They kept the time, like they kept it to a minimum. The one thing I was kind of sussed out to was that they followed me for so long. I thought that was unnecessary.
Sketch.
Yeah, dude, you shouldn't have called them dogs. You should call them pigs.
Wait, you called them dogs?
Yeah.
To their face?
No.
Oh, is that like a slur against police in Sweden?
Nope. I just call them dogs.
Because here we call them pigs. You know that, right?
Yeah, we say in Sweden we say pigs too. We say police, potatis, gris. It's like a rhyme.
Yeah.
I just looked up on Google Images or Google Translate. I got a message for the Swedish police. Fan I grisar. How's my Swedish? Fan I grisar. Love.
It says fuck in pigs.
Yeah, fucking pigs.
Fan
A-cap. A-cap.
A-cap.
Yo, you even got an article written up about you,
Yeah, this shit
Dextero.
went viral. Like I don't want to like chat. This went super viral. It's super weird.
You about to get a blue checky?
Get that blue checky.
Yo, so wait,
Hell
when you say it went super viral, I know that. Here's the highlight. Young Fika, 50,000 views.
I mean, it went on Red. It's not mega viral.
Well, hold on, because what the really big break you had,
right?
Your god, Juicer himself, XQC, the one man you'd leave me for,
right?
If asked.
That's not true. That's not true.
You come on, you'd let him milk your prostate. Be honest.
Sure, but that's another thing.
Jesus.
Well, here he is, XQC, one of the big. I mean, if not the biggest streamer.
Yeah.
In the world, probably the biggest. Watches the Young Fika clip, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
Woo!
Jesus. What is this?
Bruh. Incredible commentary too, may I say?
Yeah, he really killed it.
Oh yeah.
From friend of the show, XQC, ladies and gentlemen. I can see why he's the #1 streamer.
Me too.
So much to say.
What is that? That's a...
There you have it.
Oh no. No.
XQC, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, he's gonna smile soon. He's gonna smile.
The farts are gonna get him. Come on, XQC. Come on.
There's a little.
That's it. That's all you got.
He
needs to react.
Wait, I didn't even see the smile. Wait, hold on.
He needs to react way harder.
Hold on.
This is small.
Right here?
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a
That's a smile.
Wow,
That's
love.
Bro.
Big moment for love.
Yeah.
In fact, I think we need to make a shirt out of this for love. Make it an emoji. We need to immortalize
like a
this
slightly
moment.
slack jaw.
The
That
smirk.
sounds awesome.
It's
XQC
perfect.
react.
Listen, when it comes to XQC, this is huge commentary. He cracked tiny bit of a smile.
Yeah, he doesn't do that to anything, you know.
And that's all for you, brother.
Wow.
Proud to be a Swede today. Today we're all
yeah.
Swedes.
Yes.
Is that the Swedish national anthem?
Oh yeah.
God bless Sweden.
You know,
we made XQC crack a small smile. Yes, sir.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Today we are all Swedes. Indeed.
Young Fika, thank you for the 3 gifted row.
Thank you for the gifted.
Thank you.
Funny
Man,
Grisar.
that would be epic. If Nina watched this, that'd be peak.
That's the real
Maybe he will now.
W right there.
Maybe.
It's a viral moment.
Yeah.
You guys, you guys talk all the time, right? In his chat?
Yeah, I mean we buddy buddies. I haven't broken the news to him
Yeah,
yet,
yeah.
but I will.
Yeah.
Right.
He'll see it.
Yeah.
I wonder.
But
how
I'm very
he's-
excited about that Dexerto article. I'm not gonna lie. That might be my shaky
That's
right
kind
there.
of fire, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Thank you for the gifted.
So we have our very own Young Fika here, Twitch celebrity.
Young Fika. Yeah.
Fart sounds with the police, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible stuff.
So when I was getting pulled over, people in chats like actually said, "Don't do sound bites." Kind of defending me because they're probably used to like where's police, right? But there's this one dude. I VIP'd him in my chat. He said he spent 8,000 Fika coins and spammed 80 farts during that.
What a legend! I mean, you owe it all to him, really.
Yeah, I mean everything because of him. Yeah.
80,000 Fika coins. What's that in USD?
8,000. That translates around 2.5 mil. Yeah.
Whoa!
Wow.
Thank you for the gifted.
Think of it gifted.
Think of it gifted.
Yeah.
Well, we have up next Alex Jones, but how long we been going here, Dan?
We have been going for 2.5 hours, just shy of 2.5 hours.
I don't know if I should get into this now because it's so good. Because
I mean, you could do it on leftovers. Certainly, Hassan
Yeah.
loves talking about Alex Jones. We already have a lot to talk about tomorrow, too, though.
That's what I'm afraid of. It's like so jam-packed. The Alex Jones thing is almost becoming old news at this point.
Hassan Picker.
Hassan Picker.
Hassan
Well, we have other stuff. Dude,
We
Alex
do.
Jones is such a fucking piece of shit. I'm so glad this guy's getting creamed. This has been kind of like as bad as it possibly could have gone for him. I don't think it could have been worse.
Titch.
The worst thing,
pretty much. It is. Yeah, it's kind of hard to imagine how it could have gone worse.
Bitch titch.
The worst thing was that his lawyer. I'm trying to find the clip of that here.
The lawyer turning over the messages by accident.
Yeah.
It's in there.
Right here.
Oh, it's a big one. Yeah, so the worst moment for him was this one by far. And, I mean, it's hard to underestimate. His lawyer accidentally sent his entire phone record to the plaintiff. And it's hard to overstate just how fucked he is from this. Because, first of all, the January 6th Commission has subpoenaed that now.
Uh-huh.
And my favorite, his ex-wife.
His ex-wife as well, yeah.
Has subpoenaed that. I guess for custody or whatever. Maybe he lied about his finances. And he's so fucking cooked here. Like, Alex Jones is such a little bitch. He'll lie. He'll scheme. He'll say whatever he can. And he tries to wiggle his way out of this shit, you can see. But he's so fucked.
Sucking a ding dong.
And apparently there's texts with senators in there. I mean, this is 2.5 years of everything he talked about on his phone.
Text with Tucker Carlson in there?
We haven't even began to really understand the
That's the
craft.
one that got me
I mean,
real excited.
A senator and Tucker are texting with Alex Jones. How fucking demented are these people? They're sick.
They're quite demented.
So here is this moment, which honestly is just... We don't get things like this every often. We have to enjoy this. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience here. It really is incredible. Watch.
Said you did. Nice trick. It's just not-
Yes. Wait, it starts kind of late.
No, this is the moment.
So you did get...
Yeah, no, but if you... I want to show a little bit before this, or some good shit, like a minute before this. When he asked, do you know how I got your records?
That's in there. That's what I'm trying to say.
So you did get my text messages. And it said you didn't. Nice trick. It's just not...
Yes, Mr. Jones.
Oh.
Indeed. You didn't give this text message to me. You don't know where this came from. Do you know where I got this?
No.
Mr. Jones, did you know that 12 days ago, your attorneys messed up and sent me an entire digital copy of your entire cell phone with every text message you've sent for the past 2 years, and when informed, did not take any steps to identify it as privileged or protect it in any way. And as of 2 days ago, it fell free and clear into my possession. And that is how I know you lied to me when you said you didn't have text messages about Sandy Hook. Did you know that?
I told you the truth. This is your Perry Mason moment. I gave
Nice try,
them my
bitch.
phone, and then...
Mr. Jones, you need to answer the question.
No,
Did you know this happened?
No, I didn't know this happened. But I mean, I told you I gave him the phone over. Just
Just
And
answer
you
the
said,
question.
you said in your deposition, you searched your phone. You said you pulled down the text, did the search function for Sandy Hook. That's what you said, Mr. Jones, correct?
And I had several different phones with this number, but I did, yeah. Well, of course. I mean, that's why you got it.
No,
dude,
Bro, he's so cooked. He's so... It's like a 12-year-old line
Yes.
about the cookie jar. He's
Oh my
so
God.
fucking cooked.
It's so embarrassing.
But it's like but life ruining. I mean, he is panicking right now. And not only that, so basically they've proved that he's perjured himself twice. He's lied under oath, provable several times in this, and I think he might actually be in criminal trouble now too because of that.
I mean, if they choose to go after it, from what I understand, perjury isn't prosecuted that often, but I mean, he's a big enough piece of shit that they might just throw the book
I'd
at
say
him.
go after. I think they probably will.
Could be.
My lawyer sent it to you, but I'm hiding it. Okay.
So right, it's such a like,
he's such a bitch.
It's such a like middle schooler in the counselor's office, like denying reality.
I mean, he's saying my dog ate my homework.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the opposing counsel. He's like, okay, Mr. Jones.
Well, and he's like the only guy who really is ever going to get to do that to him. And I'm glad he reveled in it.
Yeah, he earned that.
He did, definitely.
He earned that
I
right.
mean, wow. Just incredible. But he really tries to just lie like a little bitch, as always. Oh, well, see, my lawyers did send it to you. That's how you got it.
It's like, obviously, that's not what he means.
Yeah, and in it, it proves you lied.
Mr. Jones?
Mr. Jones,
Please just answer questions. There's no question. Mr. Bankston also only asks questions.
Sure. Mr. Jones, in discovery, you were asked, do you have Sandy Hook text messages on your phone? And you said no, correct? You said it under oath.
He's like, uh-oh. What do I say?
He knows. He
The gears
knows. I got
turning.
him dead to fucking rights right there.
It's not funny.
What a piece
Oh,
of
it
shit.
Mr. Jones, didn't you?
I mean, I was mistaken.
You know what perjury is, right? I just want to make sure you know before we go any further. You know what it is.
Yes, I do. I mean, I'm not a tech guy. I told you I gave in my testimony the phone to the lawyers before, whatever, and so you got my phone, but we didn't give it to you.
No, Mr. Jones, one more time. And please remember, if you need to assert the Fifth Amendment, you can. I need to know that you can do that.
I love that he said that too. If you need to plead the Fifth, just go ahead and do it, bitch.
But you testified.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the whole thing is great. It's a little cut out from the front and end, but if you want the whole thing, it's easy to find on YouTube and stuff.
Man, it really is rare that we get a dub this big these days, like you were saying at the beginning of the episode, and this last week.
It's just so money.
Finally been some good news, you know? It's nice. You love to see it.
Yeah. The other thing is, well, God bless America today, this week. Dark Brandon! Brandon 2024! And not only that, we have co-opted Brandon. Let's fucking go, Brandon.
What a loving liberal.
It's ours now. But there's actually so many great moments in the trial. It's just a train wreck for him the whole time. And by the way, his lawyer must be an agent, or he must be an asset. I mean, how do you fuck up that bad? His lawyer sent him on accident 2.5 years of text messages. Then the opposing counsel is required to tell him, hey, you sent me this. So hope they can try to do some motions to say it's private or something to keep it from entering evidence. What he responded was basically, oh, sorry, just disregard that. And after there's a certain period of time where they can use it as evidence, their window to appeal it closes. And he didn't even try to keep it private. Now, Alex is probably going to sue the fuck out of his lawyer.
He probably should.
That's crazy malpractice.
It's his what, fifth attorney?
I think that's the thing is I think he's really scraping the bottom of the barrel. What was the name of Henry Winkler's character in Arrested Development? Like the worst fucking lawyer.
Yeah, he was
ever.
obsessed with people's hands, right?
Right.
He needs to get blah blah blah.
Was that or was that Sonny?
Oh, maybe that is Sonny.
Yeah.
That's Uncle Jack you're thinking of.
Yeah, but yeah, there's no way. Like this is back of the phone book, back of the yellow pages, lawyering right here.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Alex Jones has a shitload of money. They reveal in his text messages, because again, he kept lying about how much money he was making to try to reduce damages. And in the fucking text messages, he was bragging about making $800,000 in a single day from selling his fucking supplements.
Damn, so we gotta get on that shit, dude. Why
I
aren't we
know.
fucking selling some fucking
H3 podcast. We're selling Metamucil, brain enhancers. Yeah, welcome to watching the H3 podcast. Today, the government is trying to read your mind. This pill here will block your mind from a government raise. 3 easy payments of $199.
You know how Hassan has his trucker red-blooded American Hank Pecker or whatever, it's like his alter ego. I think you need one of those. Like what is what is the southern?
I want to be Brandon.
It's got to be a play on Ethan Klein, though, is what I'm saying.
Well, let's see, Ethan.
What's like a
Nathan?
Eugene Klein.
I'm Nathan Klein.
Klein is too vaguely Jewish. We gotta be like Kilgore.
How about Nathan Klan?
Nathan Klan.
Klansman.
Nathan Klansman.
Nathaniel Klansman.
Nathaniel Klansman.
That's pretty good.
But there's got to be someone with the last name Klansman, right?
Yeah, there has to be.
Dude, that's such a
That's a fucked up name.
I'm Nathaniel Klansman, boy. Come on, buy our bucket of slop. The world is ending. You don't want to be caught without dried beans. All you got to do is add water, boy. Ooh! I got here a bucket of pig semen so you can repopulate the earth with some of them. And if all goes to shit, you can drink it. Packed with vitamin D, protein, all kinds of nootropics. I drink this every morning. $800,000 in a day.
Yeah, I mean, I think they even said that was in a good day. But yeah, I mean,
okay.
On the best day of the H3 podcast, I could tell you all right now, we have not made a fraction of 800,000.
Those are Sam Temple numbers right there, man.
Yeah, maybe today. Maybe today.
What are we at, by the way, on the Jeep fund?
On the back end, it says 5.8K.
Wow.
Almost $6,000.
Let's
go.
That's not all.
Damn,
I'm gonna have to sift through for all the Jeep donuts.
Samantha.
Yeah.
She coming out here with the new Jeep, ladies and gentlemen. Ian be walking us. Ian, he be walking to work.
I told Ian I'd buy him a new skateboard.
What a generous queen.
A whole maybe just new trucks.
Okay, but
That's
that
fine.
money's for the
Yeah.
Jeep, okay? So
Yeah, don't even.
don't buy him from that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, no.
I
That
couldn't
wasn't the
accept that.
purpose.
You can't dip
That's
into
fraud.
that fund.
Just
Yeah.
some new trucks would be plenty generous.
Ian, get your own donos.
Yeah.
These are Sam's.
I can't believe that happened, man. Sam, ladies and gentlemen.
Here they come again.
There's a lot of love for Sam out there.
Sam. God damn it.
Everyone is very sweet. It's very nice.
How much again, Dan?
5.8K.
5.8K. Show Sam. And say it again.
5.8K.
Yeah. Wow. That's Jeep money right there,
That's
ladies and
Jeep
gentlemen.
money, baby.
Now, I thought it was a joke at first. You know, I was like, oh, $100. Damn, girl's about to roll up in a Jeep. Can you take Zach and maybe we can film a whole little segment out of it?
For sure.
I want to see Zach in action.
Are you free tomorrow, Zach?
Interesting.
Yeah.
No, he's not. We're working.
Well, in the morning.
Well, Thursday.
In the morning, but then we'll go in the afternoon.
Afternoon.
Actually, no, I have a doctor. No. Just
What,
do
another-
Friday.
What, another toe thing?
No. Therapy.
Oh, that's good.
Friday. Gotcha.
Shout out
Friday.
therapy. Love that for you. Love that. Yo.
Sam Temple, thank you for the gifted sub.
Thank you for the gifted. And thank you to, what is that? 2500? 50 gifted subs? What's the 2500 mean?
I don't know. Maybe that's his total?
25.
Has he really given that much?
Oh,
That's our
yeah,
naughty
Prince?
benefactor.
2,500. Whoa.
No
be
way.
careful.
No way it's been that many. Well, maybe. I don't know. It's always coming
Do
in
you
like
not
50
think
at a
so?
time. Yeah, maybe you're
That's
right.
a
It
lot.
does add up quick.
That is a lot.
Holy fucking shit. If
Oh,
so.
dude, that's so true.
Wait, let me just ask him. I'm in contact with him now.
Why don't you guys bring? That's so true. You guys can bring Gabe with you to the dealership.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck,
Give me a
baby.
better price,
I should call
motherfucker.
in
Fuck,
with him.
baby. Fuck.
He said, yep, milestone, 2,500.
Oh my
Wow.
Holy
What a guy.
shit.
That is
Shout out
crazy.
Saudi Arabia. Another $100 for Sam. Get that Jeep, Sam. What on earth is happening? You guys are something else, man.
Actually,
Oh my.
I guess I'll show this on the show. Our Saudi prince sent this to me the other day.
Daddy Cash, oil. Love that for you.
He made that, so shout out.
All of a sudden, I love fracking. Build the pipes.
Build the pipeline.
I want them. This is Nathaniel Klansman. I say, build the pipes. We need more oil.
Nathaniel Klansman. Maybe just Klan.
Nope,
Klansman
I'm a
seems-
Klansman, Dan.
Klansman seems
It was my
pretty on the
pappy's
nose.
name and my pappy before him. I ain't changed my surname for nobody. I'm a Klansman. Through and through, damn it.
Oh, man.
Earl. Do you like Earl or Nathaniel?
I like Nathaniel.
All
That's
right,
my
all right.
given name.
That's my God-given name.
God gave me that name. I ain't never changed it. My name's Nathaniel Klansman, and I hate blokes. Did I fool anyone? What I was going to say. Not trying.
Mm-mm.
I was trying to bait you guys like I was saying something else, but didn't work. Thank you. You guys want to keep talking about Alex Jones? There's so much. I mean,
There's so.
the judge tells him to stop lying. It's pretty great.
Mr. Jones, you may not say to this jury that you complied with discovery. That is not true. You may not say it again. You may not tell this jury that you are bankrupt. That is also not true.
It's so awesome.
You may have filed for bankruptcy. I don't know that, but I've heard that. That doesn't make a person or a company bankrupt. You're already under oath to tell the truth. You've already violated that oath twice today in just those two examples. It seems absurd to instruct you again that you must tell the truth while you testify. Yet here I am. You must tell the truth while you testify. This is not your show. You need to slow down and not take what you see as opportunities to further the message you're wanting to further. And instead, only answer the specific and exact question you have been asked.
She was so over his ass. Was that the part where he goes, well, I believe that's true? And she goes, just because you believe it's true doesn't mean it is. That's why we're here today.
And of course, because he's learned absolutely no lessons and is incapable of growing in any way, he has been attacking this judge on his show.
Dude, that's the kind of the crazy.
All of his fans have dug up her social media and are claiming she's biased, of course, because she had, like, you know, it's pretty clear in her personal life she's liberal leaning. And so they hate that and are claiming that this is a mistrial because the judge is corrupt, yada, yada, yada. Even though this isn't even the trial, I think that's lost on a lot of people. He already lost. This whole thing that we've been witnessing was to determine damages. And it was determined by a jury, not by the judge. So
I still don't really understand his legal strategy because they didn't even contest the defamation. They lost on default because they never responded.
Correct.
Which is I don't get that.
He also has another up and coming trial. Two more. One in Connecticut, and is it two in Connecticut?
I don't know.
At least one is in Connecticut. From what I understand, though, the Connecticut one, the caps on damages are even worse than in Texas. So he's very unlikely to owe that much in that Connecticut trial. I think it's capped at.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's capped at like 750,000 or something like that.
Oh, fuck.
Boo.
Well, no, that's in Texas.
So maybe it's even less than that. I remember reading that the cap in Connecticut is extremely low.
The craziest thing about this is that during all this trial, he's going back to his studio, sometimes even when the trial's live.
Right.
He'll be watching it live from his studio and saying that the jury is stupid, that the witness is slow, that the judge should be fired, and he accused her of being a pedophile. I mean, this is insane.
Yeah, he's just. I don't think he can help it. I think he really is.
It's his
off the
only
deep end.
look. It's his only way
all
of
he knows.
interacting with the world.
Yes, that's right.
It's the only way he is. But I actually think between these three trials, this could really end InfoWars. I really actually think, and I hope it does. You know. My lawyer told me something interesting. He said the Ku Klux Klan was ultimately defeated and dissolved through a bunch of lawsuits like this.
Mm-hmm.
Bankrupted them, and then they kind of just disappeared.
Yeah, a lot of people are awake to the New World Order, but they're experts in leftist jurisdictions in sending out jury summons and hitting, let's just say this, extremely blue-collar folks. I mean, half that jury panel does not know who I am.
Isn't that the point?
Right.
The jury's not supposed to know who you are.
And also, it's like his whole fucking shtick is like appealing to the average man against the elites, against the elite pedophiles, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden it's like, you know, if you read between the lines of what he's saying, he's calling them
trash,
dumb hicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bunch of uneducated hicks.
Yeah.
Who the fuck do you think your audience is, dum-dum?
Exactly.
Said that, and when they were asked during the jury impaneling yesterday, do you believe the media has ever got anything wrong about Alex Jones? They all unanimously said no. So it's people do live in all these different bubbles. And there's the bubbles that are awake and the bubbles that are questioning, but then there's the blue city bubbles where people do not know what planet.
Blue City Bubbles. Where did this take place? It's in Texas.
I mean, some cities in Texas are
what
pretty
city
blue,
was
but,
it in?
It's still just really sad that
Even the bluest bubble in Texas is a bit yeehaw, probably. A little touch yeehaw.
Well, perhaps.
A little touch yeehaw.
But also, like you said, I mean, isn't it good that the jury is unbiased? They don't know who you are. Like,
That's
wouldn't that
ideal.
Yeah, isn't that a good thing?
There's a problem when you have this really famous person on the stand. Becomes an issue with jury selection because the whole point of jury selection is to find an unbiased group of people. So, yeah, the fact that half the people don't know him is good. Why does he? I would assume if people know him, it's because it's not good. Like, if they've heard something about Alex Jones, pretty sure it's not going to be a good thing.
Right.
Harry is calling the judge a pedophile. This is, of course, an all-timer. Yeah, this strategy did not play out well for him in court.
Of our You've been broadcasting repeatedly a picture of our judge on fire, haven't you?
Objection compound, Your Honor.
No.
You have to wait till the court rules.
Oh.
Overruled. There was a statement and then a question. Can I see it, please?
Yes, you may, Your Honor.
She's like, may I see what this picture of me on fire?
Mm-hmm.
It's about me.
Grumpy.
Wow.
The person on the left of this image is our judge, correct?
Yes.
The person on the right is another judge you don't
He literally just said no.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, no, it wasn't me.
Broadcast.
It wasn't me. Is this the picture? Yes.
Oh, God.
You know, and this poor judge, actually, I think judge selection is kind of random, too. It is random. And so it's like, now she's going to have to deal with a lifetime harassment. She's going to have to sue him.
I'm
for
sure it's already
defamation for
happening.
this.
I'm sure it's already happening. Guaranteed.
Oh, fuck him so bad. And by the way, let's just never forgive Joe Rogan. I mean, it was like a few months ago, he was like, Alex Jones is right about a lot of stuff. Fuck you, bitch-ass fucking loser. I hate him. All right, tone it down, Ethan.
Her smile when she sees the photo is super, like, boss. She's just like,
Okay.
fuck off.
I mean, she's probably like, fucking, yeah. Loved it. This is some real Bohemian Grove style editings. So crazy.
Which is ironic because he was the one that exposed the Bohemian Grove in the 90s.
Mm. There you have it. Here's Jones. Oh, the verdict being read out. This is good. You think I could squash the beef with Joe Rogan? Not that he gives a fuck about me, but
I don't think he has any beef with you.
I don't think he knows about me. But from my side, I really don't like him. I don't know what to say.
A few years ago I would have said absolutely. He's
I feel like he's
dog shit now. I don't know.
Mhm.
I mean, he was always kind of dog shit, but he would just seem like a kind of a lovable stoner dude.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, since COVID, I mean, I feel like the whole COVID situation just totally broke his brain.
I mean, the dude had Jordan Peterson in a fucking tuxedo like a couple months ago.
Fuck you.
Massaging his fucking cock.
Yeah.
Show up at work.
Yeah, that's what he said about people who are, dude, what an asshole.
Show up at work and work harder.
That's what he said about the labor shortage because nobody wanted to go back to work.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, dude.
He actually really pissed off his own fans with that. There was
really
I saw quite a bit of backlash from Joe Rogan fans because
That's good.
Joe hasn't had a normal. He hasn't worked a blue collar job since he was like 19 years old. Like he literally.
When I was working on Fear Factor, I would show up for work every day.
Dude, I'm a fucking moron.
Anyway, here's the verdict.
Thank you. Obviously, this verdict is unanimous, as that's what's required. And I will read the answers. I'm just going to make sure everything's filled out properly first. $20,500,000. $4,200,000.
Oh, something I should point out. You tell me, do you think when she's reading out this verdict and how much he owes, if she seems like she's gloating and laughing? Because this is a narrative. This is a narrative that's already. I've seen it on Reddit and Twitter from Jones defenders that she's obvious because they're really upset at this judge. Again, they think that she's biased and she's a BLM supporting SJW or whatever, and she had it out for Jones. And they specifically keep saying that she's gloating.
All right,
tell me what you think.
Yeah. Let's have a look. By the way, even if she was, I mean, kind of entitled to after he called her a pedophile and was implying
It would be understandable, but I mean, you know,
That's
the
why.
judge is supposed to keep
Of course.
an air of impartiality. So
Question number 1. $4,200,000. Question number 2. $20,500,000. Question number 3. $20,500,000.
tap dancing on his grave right there. Look at that.
I mean, that's as dry as it gets.
Yeah.
She looks like she's disappointed about it not being enough. She doesn't look like she's happy about it. She looks like
No.
she's like, "Are you kidding me? He deserves to give more."
That's as dry and impersonal as it gets. In fact, she was probably aware of that possibility, and she's just being as plain and straightforward as possible.
Is this your verdict? So say each and all of you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Would the attorneys like to examine the verdict?
No.
All right. Then I'm going to accept this as a verdict of the jury and
Man, that's kind of insane. I mean, they really can say anything they want.
Yeah, it's just, I mean,
and then
well, they
people
learned from Alex. You just say whatever.
Man, that's wild. Well, fuck him. Ultimately, he's going to have to pay them $4.1 million after there's a punitive damage cap. They awarded them $45 million in punitive damages, but the cap is $750,000.
I think with the prime.
Too bad. The plaintiff of the family suing him said they're going to try to get the cap lifted. I don't know how he's going to try to do that, but also little tidbits that came out of his text messages are pretty good. So apparently Alex Jones sent images of his own wife naked to Roger Stone. I mean, what the fuck, dude?
Mr. Jones said,
"Is that like cuck? Is that a cuck move? Like by
Probably more like swing. Roger Stone actually famously is a swinger with his wife, so more like swinger kind of behavior.
Well, he actually raises a good point. This is the lawyer for the plaintiff.
that there was an intimate photo of his wife on the phone. That I can also confirm that's true. And I normally wouldn't talk about that in public, but there is a public interest angle into this, is that I'm a little concerned about it because that intimate photo was sent to Roger Stone. And I don't know if that was consensual. And if it wasn't consensual, and Mrs. Wolf Jones should know about that, and there might be something that needs to be done about that. Then again, it could be totally consensual. But when I see that, and I don't see any indication that it was, I'm concerned something might not be on the up and up with that. There are
That's fucking great, juicy. I mean, the depths of shit he's in from this
Knock it over my wife.
cannot be conveyed.
Here, I found immediately. I just searched Alex Jones judge on Reddit, and one of the top threads is from a subreddit called Free Speech.
What?
The quote neutral judge over Alex Jones with pictures from her social media where she's showing support to LGBT and stuff, and then she couldn't stop laughing as she read out his punishment.
What?
Also, little ironic, Free Speech subreddit. All she's doing is expressing her right.
No,
judges can have
free speech now means our ability to lie,
right,
and say whatever the fuck we want without any critical thinking. How can you say that? She
couldn't
stop
laughing
laughing.
as she read out his punishment. She couldn't stop.
Bro, that's nuts. What do the comments say? No way his trial could be impartial.
Cool.
All right, keep going.
Yep.
Go to the next main comment.
If you think the government is fair and balanced, I have a bridge you should buy. Definitely.
What? No picture of her in her pussy hat.
What?
I think that was a thing where.
Oh, like the women's
From the women's march.
Yeah,
stuff.
pussy. Yeah.
Oh, so she has a heart.
Yeah.
And pussy too.
Good thing.
Wow. How are you that quick?
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Here's Alex Jones on Steve Bannon's podcast begging for money.
I will never give up. I will never sell out, but I could give out just like anybody could if we don't have support, if people don't visit Infowars.com, if they don't share the show, if they don't share the articles from banned.video where our forbidden videos are, then yes, we will be shut down. But I'd like to be able to give your huge audience a basic breakdown of where we're at. I've never been profit driven.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Bro, come on.
Okay.
That you fucking money goblin troll bitch. You literally sell like sawdust in a pill form.
Like half of his show is that.
Dude, come on, dude. Shut up.
The media puts out all these giant numbers of hundreds of millions of dollars. That's
his text. Said 800,000 in a day.
Not true. That's just completely made up. That's over many, many, many years. How many gross products we've sold being self-funded. But anybody that sells products online knows that on average you make 30, 40% on a product. So yeah, they can use a number of,
Bro, nice try. Such a weird spin.
5-6 years and say, wow, $165 million.
Wait, is he whining that his margins are only 30 to 40%?
Well, yeah. But he goes,
Isn't that like incredible?
He's there's so many layers of lies. He says, well, we've made 800,000 in the history of selling all of our supplements, and we only make 30% of that. So in my year on InfoWars, I've only ever gotten $200,000 in profit.
Yeah, in 25 years of broadcasting. Okay.
Infowars.com.
He's got $165 million. I will never give up. I will never sell
Dude,
out.
say
but
what
I
you will
could.
about Steve Bannon, but that boy got his liver spot game is on fire. Look at that. Love that.
Looking healthy as always.
Mm-hmm.
I will never.
Yeah, whatever. These guys are fucking demons.
Folks.
Crazy.
Folks, I'm going to be honest with you. I need the money right now. So this is a special offer to you, Steve Bannon. For the low, low price of $5,000, I will milk your prostate. It'll be the best prostate milking you've ever received in your entire
hell
life.
yeah.
Guaranteed.
Let's go.
I've read top-level documents from government agents that say I do the best prostate milking in the industry.
I believe it.
Invest
That's
now.
a wonderful
Wow.
expression.
If I can't make it, I have a fleet of lookalikes that will come to your house. We have thousands of people standing by to milk your prostate.
I'm selling Alex Jones masks right now so you can look in the mirror and then milk your own prostate too. Go to InfoWars and buy some Alex Jones prostate milk.
Infowars.com. And while we're there milking your prostate, we will actually bottle your cum, that's right, and resell it, repackage it. A lot of vital vitamins and powerful protein and
superfood
nootropics in that.
I'm saying cum is a superfood.
So if you let us keep your jizz, we will give you a 20% off. And while we're at it, we have this jizz supplement so your load is 50% bigger. It's made of horsehair, gravel, and asbestos.
Real American semen right here.
Folks, we're also selling lube at Infowars.com lube with the glove for milking the prostate.
We got the whole package here, the whole process. Infowars.com. We have never been profit driven.
What the fuck does that mean?
Cam, that's goated, my friend.
Yeah, you have a great one.
I let both of my impressions out of the bag this week, I guess.
Mhm.
True.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but
they're kind of, well, they're not the same, but
They're both gravelly low.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
so that's my niche, I guess.
Yeah.
according to reports, Tucker Carlson is shitting his bed, scared about what text may leak between him and Alex. Carlson and the raving InfoWars ranter trade texts on a daily basis, according to two people familiar with their relationship.
Daily basis.
If made public, these sources said the text message would be highly embarrassing for Carlson. Can you imagine what's in that? Oh, mama, I can't wait for these to get leaked. They're going to. Please. Please. Oh, my God. I want to say whatever texts between me and Epstein are fabricated, okay? That's another guy. His name's Epstein. Good guy. Jeffrey Epstein. He's a cousin of mine. Yeah. He also has an island. I just want you to know that whatever trips to islands of Jeffrey Epstein is my cousin. Also, it's fake. Infowars.com.
My good friend Jeffrey Epstein's being crucified by the lamestream media. We're reporting all the truth right here.
That's all we got.
Hey, speaking of Epstein, did you see? This is kind of flown under the radar, but remember all the stuff with him with his plane and the flight logs and
Yeah,
stuff?
sure.
So, Bill Clinton was on there like a bunch of times and like all these other celebrities or whatever. But even though Trump was clearly buddies with him, I mean, that wasn't even a secret. He did interviews where he talked about him and his friendship with him and everything. He was never actually on the flight logs.
Mm-hmm.
I guess some documents from Ghislaine's trial got unsealed, and there was a bunch of new flight logs that nobody had seen before, and Trump is on those.
So when did that happen?
Like a month or two ago.
Because that was basically the conservative defense, was just Trump wasn't on the
right.
He wasn't in those flight logs. Do we have? Is that like confirmed 100%?
Yeah. Yeah, Maxwell trial flight logs show Trump flew on Lolita Express. Here's a bunch of articles about it.
What are we going to do about it?
What are we going to do
Why
about
aren't
it?
people talking about that?
I mean,
Probably
I don't
because he was
know.
rated by the FBI.
Yeah, but he
Like,
gives
who
us
cares?
so much.
Yeah.
But it was this information actually came out a while ago. This wasn't like last week or anything.
Man.
But
I had a beat off.
I feel like just no one wants to touch the story because there's people on all sides that are implicated. You know what I mean? Like, if you really want to dig into this, you're also going to expose Clinton, Which I say, have at it. Sure.
Nobody cares about Bill Clinton anymore. Everyone fucking knows he's a freak.
He's a creep.
Well, anyway, that's about it. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
We'll work on getting. So what happened? You said the thriller thing. I guess we can do that on Friday.
Sure.
Nothing's really panning out with the caller.
Nothing so far. Working
That's
on
a
it.
shame. Well, guys, happy Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in, and congratulations to Sam on her new Jeep.
Thank you guys.
What's the total at with
That
my
was
Hyundai?
So sweet of everyone. Thank you sincerely.
The total with your Hyundai, as it shows in the back end right now, is $6,300.
Oh, gracious.
That's crazy.
What is going on? Congratulations,
So
Sam.
crazy.
We're just so happen to be running a promotion on Infowars.com for $6,300. What we provide is a fresh specimen of semen from the finest specimens we can. You drink that. It's got nootropics. It's got proteins. It's going to boost your immunity for the next 10 years. $6,300. It can all be yours. Infowars.com.
Thank you for the donut.
Think of the donut. Think of the Jeep.
Thank you for the Jeep.
Think of the Jeep.
Thank you for the gift.
Wow, what a thing. What a beautiful thing. Guys, thank you everyone for watching. Congratulations to Sam. What a wild, wild time we had today.
Wow.
Sam emojis in the chat. Let's fucking go right now.
It's outdated. She has red hair now.
That's just the magic of the moment.
We got to get Cam to Photoshop it.
Yeah.
As soon as the show ends, I'll update it immediately.
Okay.
This, my friends, is the magic of the moment, only here on the H3 Podcast Live, number 12 show in the fucking world. And tomorrow morning, we will be back with leftovers with Hassan, spreading liberal fucking garbage and socialist propaganda to the masses. Infowars.com.
What do you think of this fat cam overlay?
That's not okay.
It's nice, but I feel like it takes away from my girth.
Okay.
Maybe you can move it like in the top
Yeah,
left.
it should be at the top.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's distracting.
I don't want to distract from the moneymaker there.
Tomorrow, in addition to measuring Hassan's head, we're going to have to address some hurt feelings.
Yeah, he's upset about the BFFFF. Okay. Well, we'll take it head on,
Yeah.
That's what we do here.
That's what we do.
We confront.
You're a straight shooter.
Y'all are crazy, though. I can't believe you guys donated $6,000 to Sam just on a willy-nilly. There it is. Good
That's
shit.
what we do.
That's what we do around here. And just to be clear, you cannot spend any of that money on Ian. That's fraud.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, not a penny.
That's true.
If we find out, with peace and love, we are calling the feds for fraud.
Ethan, I put Ian, I put a 5 for your skateboard in the chat for you.
Oh.
can
You did?
try
Okay,
that.
well, that's good.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
I'm gonna take you to Danish this weekend. So
I got one wheels
Yeah.
on me, bro.
I can pick you up like halfway sometimes, if you're like on the way, you know.
If you need some new screws or some shit, I got you.
5 could probably give me the bus ticket here. I don't
Mhm.
know if it covers the way back.
Okay,
It's gone
okay.
up.
We only need
We'll work
you
something.
here. I don't really care if you guys.
How about this? I'll bring you to work every day.
Well, why does he have to leave? There's a shower here. I
That's
could set up a little cot in the attic.
Exactly.
A lot of toothbrushes.
There's groceries.
My concern is when he arrives, that it's
Right.
prompt and on time. The trip home is not.
Yeah, he'll
really our
never be late
concern.
again.
Yeah.
So, Ian, we're gonna hook you up. We're gonna get you a cot, a really nice one, and we'll set you up, buddy. Don't worry. You won't have to travel ever again.
Ian's mic arm just fell off the desk.
What's going on back there?
Oh no,
My life
Poor
is
Ian.
falling apart, dude.
You want me to put 5 in for your
Ian's
mic
really
arm?
taking this hard.
Oh Lord.
All right, guys, listen. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning. We'll see you on Friday. This is H3 Podcast signing out.
Hasta la vista, motherfucker.